This is the calmest I've been going to Anfield for a very long time.
I know, I've been hearing this.
I am calm. I am confident. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal. Let me go 3-1 Arsenal. I've been excited about this game. Calm about it as well.
12 seconds later.
Cut in! Ref, shut up. That is football. Callum, what are you waiting for?
Oh, that is arse.
30 yards out, lick it now.
What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Oh my God! No! What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Go!
The silence from one part of the room.
We always talk about family. You need that dog to represent that family. Be excited.
Go, Rick! What the fuck is going on?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Fucking hell!
I'm gonna slap his ball in it. I'm gonna lick the hand and slap you on the head.
That was the sweetest strike. Oh, game over.
Endo Summer. Let's go.
Game over. When he comes in, brother. Yeah, we outside.
You know Mourinho?
SZOBOSZLAI.
Yeah, we're outside. We're outside. Check his watch. Check his eye watch.
That was beautiful.
Quality score.
Check his eye watch. Check his eye watch.
It was all good a few days ago, eh? What can we say?
It's
Welcome
mad,
back.
man.
Welcome back, people. Hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. I usually say big up Skull Thuggery here, and he's on a generational run of intros, but I think he's doing too much now. I think he's, he needs to separate out his intros, make them a bit more unique, make people miss them a bit. Now he's out here doing it every week. It's just a bit of a joke now, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
His intro is a joke as well. Do you not think as well? This guy's.
Well, you know what? Tonight is probably a blessing in disguise.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know, with the toast, why does he do this? Have you noticed that guy? This is his funny celebration.
Bro, he's always clapping, bro. I'm like, why are you clapping? That's like he's moving clapping like a seal.
It's a proper expensive, like an aggressive clap. So he does everything so aggressive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, it's like he's crushing walnuts. There's man that crush walnuts in their hands. Like, what I mean, that's what he's doing in between. But yeah. His Wi-Fi's still dead. His Wi-Fi's still dead though.
Man City have lost 2. I know Steve's away. We knew Steve was away from before the weekend. I know it's landed on another loss, but he will be back. He will be back. And just a heads up as well, the little changes we can now make to the prediction table, top scorer, etc., that we made before the season started. We will review them on next Thursday's show when Steve is back. So yeah, next Thursday's show. Look out for that one. Guys still smiling. Stop smiling and fix your internet, man.
I told you, Starlink soon come. Soon come.
Soon come. You've been saying soon come for 3.5 weeks, bro. Where's Starlink coming from? I don't get what's going on.
Don't worry about that, man. I got some shit to sort. I need to actually test that it will work from my flat, but yeah, let's see. Soon come. And don't tell me what to do. Where do you get off pressing me? Where do you get off pressing me after you were saying you didn't have anything to say yesterday? Fam, it's me that should be pressing you.
Don't ever say you're gonna press me, bro. Pause on that one. But your club lost this weekend about pressing anyone, bro.
My club did lose. So why am I smiling then?
Why am I smiling one more time, bro? Because you're forgetting what's going on right here.
Why am I smiling? My club lost, but why am I smiling?
Yeah, exactly. So relax yourself then. I don't know why you're smiling, because you're a nutcase, bro. This is what I'm saying about Tottenham. Why are they in the Big Six? They can lose and he smiles and everyone's blessed.
You know why we're in the Big Six? This is why we're in the Big Six.
Wow.
Where's yours?
Oh, wow.
Where's yours?
Winners.
Where's yours?
Yo, man. What did we do, man? Seriously.
That said winners. When was the last time you wore a top that said winners?
Oh,
yeah, that's what I thought.
You don't know when people got trebles and
that's the second chance you've had in your whole life to wear that, and you're big 34 years of age, brother. Second time in your whole life.
Oh my God.
Anyway, welcome back, people. Big up Skull, big up the panel as always.
Big up, man.
Steve's away. Matty was meant to be in. Miscommunication. Matty's not in. It would have been nice to hear from him on the Isak stuff, but we're still going to talk the Isak stuff. Obviously, the big one this weekend: Liverpool beat Arsenal at Anfield. we're going to talk about that first and then lead into the Isak stuff, or just roll it all into one and discuss everything else we need to discuss. City losing their second game of the season already. Chelsea flying high, second in the league. That title charge quote, Matisse from the beginning of the season, seems to be on. And yeah, Tottenham lost. We just mentioned that, but he's smiling, so no one gives a shit. All right, cool. We have got a few super chats already, but I'm going to save them for the relevant topics, as we do always, people. Make sure you're subscribed, like up the vid, individual channels in the description below. And yeah, I mean, we done the mob yesterday. We've talked quite a bit on this, so I don't really expect to take too long on it. But yeah, Grizz, 9 out of 9.
I'm making sacrifices after sacrifice for Big Six, man. You know, don't ever doubt my loyalty and love. Don't ever, because I'm about to miss that Isak announcement. I've just got a message that Isak announcements any second.
What do you mean miss it though? Is it a premiere or something?
Brother, are you as an Arsenal fan telling me about premieres and videos?
I don't care about our announcements though. What do you mean miss it?
You're missing the announcement. Are you going to the stadium?
Are you are you there? Are you there?
Are you going to do the interview? Are you a journalist?
Brother,
are they paying you to watch the announcement?
Brother, I'm Grizz Khan.
Well, carnage.
What does that mean?
He wrote the news, man. He wrote the news.
What do you mean by that?
Can you tell them I'm Grizz Khan, bro? Sometimes they forget.
What do you mean by that?
This is Grizz Khan TV, bros. Forget, bro. They forget. Are they saying, are you going to be at the premiere? Are you going to be? I'm Grizz Khan. I told you, hey, Isak, and you're talking to me like this now.
Yeah, hey, gay as well.
Nice sometimes, brothers, man.
Oh yeah, shit.
To me nice sometimes.
You win some, you lose some, SAEED.
You win some, you lose some, man. There was hey gays, but we got hey Isak in the end. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna give it some
clapping, Toby.
Look how giddy he is, man.
Hey, Isak, I need some of that tonight. We're going to party. Listen, here's what it is, man. End of the window. I'm tired. It's been a long window. It's been a fruitful window. Obviously, we're going to talk about the slight setback for a couple of months with Mark Gay. He won the manager threatening to sack, to walk away if Gay's given permission. But it's not going to dampen my spirits. It's not going to dampen, hopefully it shouldn't dampen Liverpool's spirits. But you know, some fans are still like, oh my God, we didn't sign a defender. Oh my God, we want more. We want more. It is what it is. But my spirits are high. I normally sit here on transfer deadline day and I've got nothing to say. I just have to comment on Man United's business, Arsenal's business, Chelsea's business, even Spurs and Man City's, obviously. And you come to me and I've got nothing. And SAEED and you man just take the piss out of me, like Liverpool, no pull, and all those dead jokes that you lot bust. You know, oh, Liverpool ain't got no money, blah, 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 blah. Wow. Fast forward the season of 12 months. Not only are we Premier League champions, but we're transfer champions as well. I don't give a shit about transfer champions. You guys know that. But if it enables me and us as Liverpool supporters to have a great team and great players, then you embrace it. And right now, we have to embrace being the favourites because we have made some outstanding purchases on paper. Now what we need to do is put those players on the pitch, let them marinate, and win the league again. Win the league again. That's what we must do. People talking about quadruples and trebles and all that on business. You know me, I'm old school. I want the league title because that's my bread and butter. Anything else on top is a bonus. But yeah, Isak was what's the word? Well, how do they say it? The icing on the cake. That's it, icing on the cake. We all rate Isak. We all know how good he is. We would all love him in our team. But we got him. And price-wise, you don't know from talking to me for years and years, I don't give a shit about prices. You know, that's just banter and rolling, whatever. It's the market dictates the prices. The club that's selling dictate the price. Newcastle thought they're getting, shout out Matty, he thought he's getting 150. He was laughing at me in WhatsApps. You know what I mean? I should really screenshot our conversation with jokes. But he's not here, so I can't do it. If he was here, I would have had his permission. But I haven't got his permission, so I can't screenshot the conversation. I told him about 2 weeks ago, the deal's done, my brother. This is just optics. The total package is going to be around 125, 130. And he laughed at me. He laughed at me. But anyway, who's laughing now, Matty boy? Who's laughing now? We got your first choice and we got your second choice.
It's mad.
We said, do you want Ekitike? Okay, go.
You dilly-dally, we took Ekitike. Okay, no. You want Isak? No, you're not getting Isak to give us 150 yens. Okay, no problem. We're going to wait until the last day when you can't say no to whatever we offer you. You take it. We wait until the last day. You know that ninja emoji I keep throwing up? That's what I keep throwing up. He went in there, boom, 125. Here's what it is. But now he's got to perform on the pitch just like all the others. And so that's the transfer window out of the way. And then obviously we're going to come on to the big match competition game on the weekend that didn't live up to its billing on the majority, on the whole. But yeah, madness at the end, as you guys all saw. Big up.
I can't lie. I want a bit more from you with Isak. I'm not saying that you're not happy with the signing, but I want a bit more from you because I was an outsider looking in, and Liverpool fans were getting a lot of pelters for having confidence that they could get this deal done. There was a certain Newcastle journalist that was literally trying to slap so many people's heads
all of them,
all summer, and then today
they say Liverpool fans are deluded.
A man sent like a full-on dossier, bro. I'm like, brother, just hold the L and just say, yeah, you got it wrong. Simple. That's it. Nobody asked for the extra words and essays and paragraphs and stuff.
Yeah, Liverpool just announced it. Sorry.
It's peak, man. It's actually peak. If I'm a Newcastle fan, sorry, this is an L, man. This is a big L. Wissa's a good player. I can't remember how do you pronounce my man's name? The techie one, the 6'9"
Baltimore.
Yeah, so we need to see what he can do in the Prem, but obviously he had a good reputation in the Bundesliga. But let's be serious, man. You've lost out on Ekitike, and then you're losing Isak for less than what you were initially trying to quote Liverpool for.
Saying we're not going to entertain anything less than 150. Like 150 is
man.
You know what I mean? But
they got their heads crashed this summer.
There's no way we're doing this for 150, man. We know what we're doing. But yeah, look, the journalists. I've said it before, and I'm saying again. And look, no disrespect to the Newcastle fans on the whole. On the whole, you're a fantastic fan base. One of the most passionate, mad nights at St. James Park. Everyone knows when you go to St. James Park, you're going to be in a game. What's he doing? But anyway,
he's representing. That's what he's doing. Well done.
Wow.
Son. Well done.
Yeah. He's done a song humble, man. He's done a song humble.
Jesus Christ.
But where I was now. See, this one, man. This is what he does, isn't it?
He was talking about how you feel about the signing and that. Like,
no. I was saying something else, man. Yeah, Newcastle. Yeah, I just think they've acted like they ain't been here before throughout this whole transaction, throughout this whole window. Like, this is big boys league, man. We're talking about £100 million plus players. You have to know how to handle your players. The journalists, the only person that comes out with more credit than before is the manager. I thought Eddie Howe's been magnificent throughout the whole, the issue and problem and drama. Eddie Howe's talked so nicely, respectfully, and done the best he could in an awkward situation. But the ownership, the journalists have made fools of themselves, man. Fools of themselves. They played themselves, man, and they all look like idiots now. And Liverpool made a bid for a player that wants to come to their club, and then you said, okay, not good enough, no problem. Bye. We walked away. And then Newcastle said, okay, now we're willing to accept a bid, make a bid, but make it a little bit better. I said, oh, all right, no problem. So ultimately, we got our man. We didn't pay 150, and majority of the Newcastle media and journalists look like idiots for backtracking all the way. So it's what it is. Act like a big club, man. If you want to be a big dog, at least act like you're a big dog. That's the first stage. And then slowly you'll become a big dog. But they didn't. They didn't act like big dogs.
This is a crazy window. Like, I know Liverpool are not
40 million.
I mean, financially, probably the most spent in one window. Or am I mistaken?
It's easy.
Yeah, definitely. Because
100%.
I've never seen Liverpool spend like this.
Never seen.
And then everybody else.
In terms of, we won't really know. Like, you can give a window rating now, and then 2 years later you can give it another rating because some time has passed and you can see how things have worked out. But in terms of what we've seen from Liverpool, now it's signed, sealed, delivered on all fronts. What windows compare? I think Chelsea 04 is the only one I've mentioned. Is it 04 when you done Robben, Drogba, Czech? And even then, they were more
They
were
weren't
more
even established
next
as
step players. Yeah,
yeah, some of them, yeah. So I can't think of a window since then. If I'm off the, I mean, we've never had a title winning window.
Madrid, Real Madrid, maybe
yeah,
09.
that's
Yeah, he means more
Yeah,
Prem.
yeah,
He means
close,
Prem.
yeah.
I can't. Whenever we won titles, we never have followed it up with windows like that after the back to back. You know, the titles that came after that were great wins, and then we would kind of put the handbrake on the following window. The only thing I'll say is not getting Gerhi has just given everybody a chance, because those centre backs, boy, there's no depth. Boy, there's no depth. There's injury prone centre backs there in Konate and Gomez. Is Gomez still at Liverpool? He must be.
Yeah,
There's no
Gomez
way.
came on and Gomez played very well in the last.
He
10,
did,
15 minutes.
and he's a good player, but he's injury prone, and we know that. So I feel like Liverpool, obviously the Frimpong gets very far forward. That's why I feel like SZOBOSZLAI is he's even more important this season than last, because when you've signed all these attackers, the only way to balance that out is to have someone like SZOBOSZLAI running and covering space that's left behind. The fact that the Gerhi deal didn't get done. If the Gerhi deal got done, it's like
10-10 window.
Yeah, it's 10-10. This is like a 9.5 or 9.9. But it's just
9 point, 9 point something,
yeah. They've just given everybody a little bit of hope.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree, and I hear that. But if you take everything into consideration, and you're spot on, ultimately we're relying on not getting injuries. Like Gomez and Konate, if they stay fit, it's 2 months. What month are we in? September. Yeah, we're in September.
Now, yeah.
And September, and there's 2 international breaks in between. Yeah. And cup games. So I don't know how many league games there is from here to the first week of January, because I'm telling you now, he'll be a Liverpool player first week of January.
Yeah, so, I think that one's a given, I think.
Say again?
Because I said that one is a given for me. Crystal Palace, they don't want to lose him on a free. They can't afford to lose him.
No, it's 100%. All this is taken, but all this has happened is Crystal Palace have got time to buy a replacement now, because that geezer pulled out. So basically, do you guys know the backstory, or shall I?
Yeah, Igor guy, Igor.
Yeah, so Igor, the Brighton centre back, was supposed to join, and everything was cushy. So they signed 2 centre backs, Strasbourg one, Brighton one. But the Brighton one fell through at the last minute. He decided to join West Ham. He'd done his medical, was sat in his Liverpool tracksuit. He's done his farewell video. You know, his farewell video is out. Wow. He's done his farewell video. He sat in his tracksuit, done the Liverpool medical, about to sign the contract. And Glasner said, if you sanction this deal, I'm out. To the Crystal Palace chairman. Wow. So the Crystal Palace
looks like he's out anyway at the end of the season.
But this is what's weird about it.
Right, so man.
Yeah. So it's not a matter of people are saying, "Oh, Gay, you flopped." No, Crystal Palace put them in a situation like that. Gay will be a Liverpool player. It's still Hey Gay. It's just that all these videos that these brothers have done has to wait a couple of months to download them. But you're right about the centre back situation. It would have been perfect if we had bought a centre back as well. But it's only a couple of months, and Konate, and I'm telling people, don't go anywhere about this young Italian centre-back that we brought. He's no ordinary 18-year-old centre-back. People are already talking about his sheer size and presence and his maturity and his confidence levels. And in training, he's apparently gripsing up people. So alongside Virgil, we know when you play alongside Virgil, you become 20 times bigger anyway. You know what I mean? You feel bigger about yourself. You feel better about yourself because you're next to one of the greatest centre-backs the Premier League's seen. So I wouldn't write off Leone, but you're right. He would have perfected the window. Instead, it's a 9 out of 10. I'd give it.
It's Gomez is stayed, by the way, isn't he?
Gomez is staying. So we AC Milan put in a bid for him. And who else?
Villa.
Someone else put a bid in for him, but we said no.
Fulham?
I can't remember. But basically, Gomez is staying. And if Gomez stays fit, I love Joe Gomez anyway. So, but if he stays fit, then we're good. And Konate, you lot saw, I said he can't carry on being shit. And Konate looked really pumped and aggressive on Sunday. So, yeah, it is a matter of weeks. It's 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever, 12 weeks, couple months. I don't know how many games that is, but we got to survive until then. And then we get Gay as well.
Nice.
It's a mad summer, man. It's difficult to say anything, really, man. It's mad. Like, it's added to this what they got, man. Them, it's like it's a joke, man. Like, let's wrap up the league, man. Like,
no, see,
no, Grizzly, come on. Let me say,
I don't like this talk, man. Like,
no, but it is, bro.
Is that real talk?
No, there's a reality and there's a assumption. And after
I said we're favourites. I'm agreeing with you.
You were champions.
You know this narrative. No, but you know this narrative, Turkish, that everyone's going around saying, "Oh, it's a wrap. Close the league." Oh, come on, guys. I get it.
It is a wrap, though. I think it is a wrap, though. It wasn't for me. I thought you were favourites without Isak. I think now you're clear favourites.
I accept that as well. I accept clear favourites. Remember, I didn't accept clear favourites.
You don't accept the wrap. Obviously, I don't mean like you get what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just
no, I hear you.
Kind of,
do you know a few weeks ago when we done the predictions and you lot were saying clear favourites? I said no, we're favourites. But if we get Gahey and Isak, we become clear favourites. Yeah, I said that, so I can't deny that. We didn't quite get Gahey, and like Matisse says, that gives a little glimmer of hope for others that our centre back situation isn't strong as everywhere else.
Yeah, I don't think anyone, like even us, we've had a solid window. But even I think we could have done one or two more, really, ideally. And Man City, well, I mean, they got Donnarumma over the line, but they didn't sort out the right back issue. So they've still got a few holes. And to be honest, they probably got more issues than just the right back issue. So all the clubs are, huh?
I said, yeah, they do.
Yeah. So really, I mean, it's, you know, you missed Gahey, but everyone's got a weakness to be exposed. If it gets exposed, that's another thing. Because Konate turned it around, moving into the game slowly but surely. Konate had a good game in comparison to his first two games. Defensively, you lot was sound. Yeah, I mean, as long as they stay fit, you haven't got a problem. But staying fit is the main thing. And you had a good ride.
Going into the game, I'll go first as the home team. We saw it. It was a first half to forget. We didn't want to. We didn't want to be there. We were like, what shall we? What is this we're watching? Like Matisse and Toby as neutrals are like, this is some next level nastiness.
Calling them neutrals. What kind of fucking neutrals is this?
They ain't neutrals, man. Them man had a
you see the intro. They're dancing.
They were neutrals.
But handshakes at the end of the game is allowed.
Hold on. I don't like these accusations on me and Tobs' name. Me and Tobs were professionally we were hosting that show. We were trying to make sure it was a fair, balanced conversation throughout. And also, we were just happy to see a goal. That was a great goal. That's you know, you just react to a great goal being scored. It's one of the greatest Premier League goals.
Because you called it as well. Both of you.
Exactly. It's got nothing to do with Arsenal. Nothing to do with Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I smell some bull. I smell some bullshit. I smell some bullshit.
And Matisse, would you not say we have a? Would you not say, as people who have a vested interest in this business, we have a responsibility to make this show?
I agree, but there was a lot of emphasis in the celebration. There.
Yeah,
there was celebration, But
there was celebration. It's celebration for the show. The show's doing well. When we do well, the show does well.
I hear it.
Celebration for the moment. For the moment, it was a moment in time. It affected some worse than others. We were just happy to be part of the moment, to be honest.
Are we all not going to gas up SZOBOSZLAI? What are we saying, man? Are we now saying if GRIZZ was right? Is he the Hungarian Steven Gerrard?
Keep him at right back, honestly. Keep him at right back. You want to?
Because you got a chance. The floor's yours, bro.
No. I'm not going down that route, and I'm going to keep it a buck and keep it real. Like, and I'll still say, even though that was the most Steven Gerrard thing you can do, like last minute top bins. That's Steven Gerrard-esque, yeah. Playing right back, being multifunctional, being running up right wing, left wing, spraying passes, interceptions, blocking. If that wasn't a Steven Gerrard performance, I don't know what is. But I will still say I was tongue in cheek when I said Hungarian Steven Gerrard. It was game week 2, man. I was It was game week 2. But taking all those things into consideration, there will never be another Steven Gerrard. We know that. But this guy's got attributes to his game that can make him very useful for this team. And he is at the moment. We've got no right backs where our right backs are not fully fit. He's come in last 2 games and been man of the match straight up.
He's been I'm not gonna lie to you. He's been your best performer this year. He's been your best performance this year. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like defensively, he's been solid. You know, on the ball, we're not gonna get into it, but bro, like defensive
has he been better than Van Dijk?
over the 2 games, overall, because you got to remember, Matisse, it's an alien position for him, man. It's like
that's what I'm saying. Given the position,
given
the position, I'd say SZOBOSZLAI been there. But I think Van Dijk was shaky against Bournemouth. But I think
the game was dead. They bullied us in that first half without playing brilliantly themselves. They was blocked all our passing lanes. I've said it before. Arsenal are the best at blocking up passing lanes, stopping opposition from playing, but they're not very good at taking the game to others. And looking at our team and looking at the dominance they exerted through their physical power, I thought they could have been braver and done more. But I'm not complaining because it played into our hands, because eventually we all knew that we're going to have a moment or moments. We can't be this shit. We can't be this dead. And Arsenal weren't showing us anything really, apart from set piece corners, second balls, you know what I mean? A glorified Stoke or Blackburn, you know what I mean? It could have easily been. It was glorified Stoke, man. Every other, like, they were playing for territorial advantage, lineouts and shit. They were playing for lineouts and shit, man. Throw the ball in, you know, rugby. Throw the ball in, and then there's 2 lineups fucking fighting for it. But look, that's up to them, and Turkish can talk on his manager and his lineup and how he approached it. Liverpool grew into the game, and before the goal, I told you, look, we're growing. It's coming. I can sense the atmosphere at Anfield. We couldn't hear it because we're not allowed to have the volume on when we're doing the watch along, but I could sense the momentum building up. And then they made those changes. Arteta made those attacking changes, and that's when we found space. And then we started getting a few chances, a few situations. And that free kick, you lot called it more than me, so big up used to. I thought it's too straight and it's too far. Because you know when it's straight, how do you strike it?
Then you think they called it? They prayed for it. They didn't call it.
They manifested it. They manifested it. They manifested it.
Can we get credit, please? Me and Tobes.
I'm talking to the Arsenal Liverpool section. I'm talking to
sorry.
They manifested it. They manifested it.
They didn't claim it. I didn't know what was going on. They're just there.
Can we just be sensible here? So okay, cool. Yes, we wanted a goal, Turkish. Yes, guilty of wanting a goal, but at the same time, there's no other player on that pitch apart from maybe Declan Rice who you'd want standing over that.
He tried it in the first half. Remember?
Yeah. No one you want standing over that free kick. And when he was shaping up, we said, "Yo, long range specialist. This is his MO. We ain't seen one of those goals in a long time. This is literally what I saw like every other week in the Bundesliga, and I don't see it in the Prem."
He stood there. He goes, "It's not even one of my best." He goes, "I've scored a few better ones than this."
Of course he has. Go watch his highlight reel for Leipzig.
He's mad.
He scored bear screamers.
But yeah, top bins, mad elation. We saw the celebrations. It was hard, and I knew. Look, Steve talks about the Arsenal mentality more than me, and if he was here, probably he would have gone in on Arsenal a bit more. I am going to go on the coach a bit, and I see the sense of the frustration now from the Arsenal fan base over the last 9 to 10 months about this manager and coach. And I spoke about it at the end of last season, where I said his pragmatism that's crept into his coaching will be the downfall of him. And going to Anfield, even though it's game week 3, I know it's easier said than done, but you can't be going with 4 centre-backs, 3 DMs, 2 defensive wingers. And what did the man call him up front? What did that super chat say up front? They called him a name up front, man. I can't remember this.
There's hella names, man.
Yeah. Jack, no. Anyway,
I can't remember now. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, 4 centre-backs, 3 DMs, 2 defensive wingers, and Johnny Bravo up front. He's got to do better than that. We were vulnerable. We were there for the taking in that first half, but you didn't capitalize. And then once the crowd gets going, when Anfield asks, Anfield usually gets, and it got. And I think that's massive 3 points, because that goes into the international break now. We've got a chance to get our injured players back, more fitness. Isak goes away with his country, get some game time, game practice. We've got a nice, healthy gap over Man City, which we're going to talk about later. And psychologically, Arsenal and Arteta still haven't beaten Liverpool at Anfield.
You know what though? I think on the approach, like, even though yes, we were saying it before the game, and Turkish was right to call out, like, why is Marino starting? I wouldn't have started Marino if I was him. That was an opportunity to throw Eze straight in. But okay, cool. Let's give him grace a little bit there because it's Anfield in the end of the day. It's fair to say, even though he could have gone with a more offensive lineup, it was working at halftime. At halftime, they were the dominant side. They nullified you. They had the balls in behind on the channels as well. They just didn't have the quality in the final third to really convert some of those moments into meaningful chances. So you could even say that at halftime, his game plan was working to a certain extent. It did work, exactly.
It was working.
Exactly. So then my thing, and I think this is, for me, this is where I actually believe he deserves criticism, because I don't believe that I'm not gonna say, oh, Liverpool wanted the win more than Liverpool than Arsenal over the course of the game, because in the first half, Liverpool were also cagey as well. They were padlocked. But what you can say is Liverpool's lineup, even though it didn't play like what it looked like, they still went out with an offensive midfield lineup. They had Wirtz in attack, McAllister in midfield, Gravenberch in the midfield. They didn't set up to try and contain Arsenal on paper, even though in reality on the pitch, they did play to contain Arsenal. And in the second half, when there was an opportunity to try and go for the game a bit more, they went for it. Okay, they weren't creating loads of chances because Arsenal were defending quite well, but you could see that momentum was sort of building slowly. And I feel like Arsenal, when you looked at the base that they gave themselves at half time, and you looked at their bench, Waneri, Odegaard, Eze, the bench is stacked, bro. It blows Liverpool's bench out of the water. Okay, I get it. Liverpool had more options in starting next side, but you've nullified pretty much their most of their starting 11 outside of the defense. So now it's time to try and go press the issue. And I just didn't really see that from Arsenal. Even when Eze and Odegaard came on, and okay, there was more moments. At no point did I feel like Arsenal were really, really chasing this game to win. Even when you're 1-0 down, I didn't really get that vibe.
Yeah.
You're bang on. You're bang on. I mean, but I think the whole Liverpool getting back into it and going for it, they still did nothing. I look at Arteta, not like you said. I look at Arteta needing to, because it was expected. It's Anfield. Of course, Liverpool are going to do better than that first half. You won't see a poorer Liverpool performance than that first half, because there was nothing. Am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, you're back.
All about their attack. So they had nothing in attack. Game plan worked. Cool. You might
not on though.
Half time, I said, I think we should bring on Eze, because I think the game plan worked, and now get them a bit, because they're bound to get into this game a bit more on the attacking front. So hit them early with a substitution that makes them think about things a bit more. Offer something in attack, because as soon as the second half started, they started creeping into it. They had a couple shots, Rayas, straightforward saves. They wasn't doing much. And then we bring on our subs, I think 10 minutes too late. I think they need time to settle in, especially at Anfield. One coming back from 1 day training in the whole week, which I don't know why he came on. Ranieri should be coming on. That doesn't make sense to me. And, one is coming on for his first Arsenal appearance. So I think 60 minutes would have made more sense. 10 minutes to get into the game and then try and impact it and change the way it was going. But Arteta failed to do that. Ultimately, it's on him, man.
Yeah, it is.
As much as we get to half time and 60 minutes in the position his lineup and approach wanted to be in, which was that position, the failure was to make the adequate change, whether it's tactical or whether it's personnel, because nothing did change. As they had a chance, as they should have scored that. I'm going to keep it real. As they should have scored that 1-1, it looks completely different because he comes on and scores a goal. Then Arteta's getting praised for it. Fine margins. But at the end of the day, that was a one-off chance. We didn't start creating more chances when Odegaard and Eze come on. So it was a magical moment. That's what it took to win the game. But that's part of football as well. You know what? I hope. Look, Grizz said it's good. It's international break on his front. As an Arsenal fan, I hope that Man City game we got smoked. Yeah, that was a lot. That game, I think, and a lot of people say this, was a lot of the reason why we played the way we started playing and have played. Yeah, because of the impact from that spanking, right? I think Arteta changed a bit because it wasn't too long ago Arteta was doing Odegaard and Emile Smith-Rowe 8 and 10. Now we're at Declan Rice and Marino.
That's my point, though. That's my point. Yes.
If we liken it to that and say, okay, when we got smoked, he changed for the good, because the next season we done even better points tally wise, goals wise. But last season regression, this season, you know, the same from last season. You can see the similarities, even though he's trying to change it up a bit. I hope this game has a similar impact on him that the Man City game had in 2.5 years ago, in terms of understand that this is all good and well, but if we don't have the X factor in attack, this can happen. And if it happens 3-4 times in a season at this level with juggernauts like Liverpool and City, you're not going to win the league. So you need to now change it up. After international break, we got Forest. They got spanked by West Ham. You need to loosen up a bit, because even against Leeds first half, we wasn't really loose. It was still the same kind of, you know, slow build up. We wasn't really flowing well, let alone a Liverpool away. So I hope this one has an impact where he flips it up and actually tries to change it up, because look, the Big Six record is all good and well across the years, and we've come a long way. We used to get spanked against Liverpool, City, even United away from home and so on over the years. Chelsea too over them years. So big up for the record and the platform. But what did you do to build on that platform? Because building the attack is the hardest part of the game. I'm not diminishing the foundation, by the way. Like, the foundation is key. You need a foundation to build on top of to win. But building the attack is the hardest part of it. Many a manager has said this. It's been proven. So he needs to. He's got the adequate players at his disposal now, even with injuries, because we've been unfortunate. Saliba coming off. Mosquera comes off.
Mosquera was solid, man.
So yesterday, Mosquera was quality, bro. Like, Arsenal have got depth. You've got depth. You couldn't even dream of playing a lineup at Anfield two seasons ago, and you're telling me Odegaard isn't in it, and you're still comfortable for at least a good 45-50 minutes of the game. 2-3 years ago, that's not a thing. Now it's a thing.
Of course it's
and
not.
I think that's what makes it a bit disappointing. Like Marino, we literally said it. We said it at like the 60th or 65th minute. I'm like, how is this guy still on the pitch?
Yeah.
How is he still on the pitch? He's offering nothing. And I think it's peak as well, because it's like, sorry, Saeed, my last point in this is like, when you actually look at some of the individual performances, especially the defense was brilliant. Calafiori locked up Salah. Gabriel and Mosquera were fantastic. Timber, rock solid at the back. Zubimendi, I thought him and Rice were better in the first half, maybe subdued, definitely in the second half, but there was base there. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm like, you've basically just like, they've given you a platform to try and go and take a bit more risk, and you don't do it.
Who does that though? Who gives the initiative? Who gives the goal sign? Do you do it through the personnel on the pitch and change formation, or do you do it with your subs? He tried to do subs.
You do both. You do both. You do both.
No, but he did it. He did formation. You know, I don't. You know, I just felt comfortable. You guys saw it. I said I'm comfortable, except set pieces. And it's almost like they were looking for only set pieces the way they're going to score. Like there was no other threat, in my opinion.
I don't know.
I think the saving grace, guys. I think the saving grace for Arteta is match week 3. If this was like December or let's say, for example, April, or I think he'd be absolutely crucified. I think he's getting let out here by the fact that it's game week 3. There's not really that much need to panic, but I'm a bit disappointed with the approach, especially in the second half, man. Listen, Liverpool, yes, Konate had a good game. Yes, Kirk has had a good game, but listen, they've been vulnerable this season, Liverpool, especially at the back. Midfield, McAllister had a shocking game.
Terrible,
man.
These men ain't see me like that. These men ain't see me as frustrated as I was. I wanted to
I know, man.
7 minutes.
There was holes in that team, man. I think Wirtz, I'm not gonna lie to you, second half he played all right. I can't lie. First half, Salah, stinker. Calafiori locked him up, man. He locked him up. Calafiori's had a decent start to the season, but I just feel like for me, man, Just you know what I mean? Just get the shackles off, man. Let these guys play. I would have started with Eze because he's actually match fit, guys. So I don't buy into this argument, oh, it's Anfield or the game plan was right. Sometimes now in phase, whatever, let's go for it now. Let's get on the front foot. I hear it. Marino played well first half, but like I felt like Liverpool, I'm not saying they were there for the taking, but it's not a Liverpool team that's in gear 5.
They haven't gelled yet.
In gear 1, 2. Yeah, they haven't gelled yet. Just felt like they needed a little bit of a push. I'm not even going to banter Gyökeres because, bro, the guy had no service. And he's not a guy that likes to link up play like a Havertz or he's the guy that needs space in behind. He needs it. By the way, I thought tried. I thought he was probably your best player alongside Calafiori. But yeah, I just need a little bit more, man, from Arsenal. Take that risk. I just feel like Liverpool, that was a big moment there for us to make a statement.
Is it a
not
mentality?
like, oh, this is their moment.
Is it a mentality thing with Arsenal?
No,
I don't think it's a mentality thing because they've shown the last couple of years.
You look at the performance of the first half.
Yeah, it's a mentality thing, man.
What is it then?
It's
look, honestly, I don't want to overanalyze it personally. I really don't. I feel like that's a 0-0. That is a 0-0 game.
Yeah, individual brilliant.
Liverpool. We could talk about Liverpool improving in the second half, but it's not major improvements. It's not like we saw what Liverpool were capable of in that game either. They weren't anywhere. Hold on. They weren't anywhere near the level that they are going to get to with the players that they have and the player coming in. So yes, we could talk about Arsenal could have opened up, but once you do open up against Liverpool, which is exactly what they want you to do, they're going to create more opportunities. The reason why Liverpool didn't have many chances is because Arsenal didn't open up in the first place. So I would have tweaked one thing. I would have probably played Eze instead of Martinelli, because I feel like Martinelli was pretty much useless out there. So you keep the midfield exactly how you have it, even though it's not the most entertaining, but it did its job. And then you have that one guy that can do something out of nothing. But obviously he just come to the club, maybe he hasn't trained enough. I don't know. Look, for me, I don't want to overanalyze it because at the end of the day, Arteta's not gonna be. He's not gonna be built and he's not gonna be. He's not gonna win or lose on this game.
He's not gonna change.
He's not gonna win or lose on it. If he keeps playing with the handbrake on at home in games, he has to win. Further down the line in the season, when you really do have Eze really ready to play, like regularly starting. We've already seen Odegaard. Let's see if there's form there. If there's no form there, you have to play Wanyeri. You have to start bringing people in. If he keeps doing it, then okay, fair. But right now at Anfield,
that's what I'm saying.
Let me give another perspective. Yeah, when you want to become a Premier League champion, you have to seize moments and opportunities.
It's game week 3, bro.
Let me finish now. Remember when they went to Man City as well last season, and we watched the game when Man City were going through a vulnerable stage, and they got a draw. What game was it?
I remember the game. I got pelters for saying they should have gone for the win.
Which one?
When we had 10 men.
No, the one before that.
The season
before that. Was the end of the season, GRIZZ, though. That was the end of the season.
The point being is, if you, and I'm just talking from my experience as actually winning the Premier League, and Steve often speaks about it as well. There's comes moments in games and seasons, whether it's game week 3 or game week 33, where you have to seize the moment, lay down and make a statement. And I know their promo video before the game was, let's go make a statement, but they didn't go make a statement. You all have discussed, and we've all discussed how poor Liverpool have been this season so far. Disjointed, weak defensively, not gelling, all of this business. Yet they still didn't capitalize. They still lost. Whether we played bad or we were good, I'm not focusing on Liverpool now. I'm focusing on Arsenal now. You have to seize moments. Champions seize moments. Man United of the past, Man City of the past, and even Liverpool would go and win games when they sense it. Not playing well, but go and get that win. And they can't get over the line somehow. That's all I'm asking the question. It might not be a mentality thing. It might be a manager mentality thing. It might be a player's, I don't know where it is, but there is something that's not getting them over the line. Now, if you guys think that, no, it's just a matter of time, then we're back to square one again. Okay, it's a matter of time. No problem.
I'm not saying it's a matter of time they win, but I'm saying it's game week 3.
It's a tight.
If you play this game like this in game week 25, that's a whole different conversation. Because you do need to. You do need to take risks.
It's game week 3 of season 6. Analyze that.
But it's not. But our record against Big Six sides has been good. It's not them. It's not the.
But again, it's just not your Big Six record.
What do you mean?
It's not just your Big Six record. I'm talking about moments, seizing moments. The West Ham defeat last season when you should have won. The Villa one before that. It's moments in games. I'm not talking about your record against Big Six. It's moments where you have to get over the line. Big moments. It doesn't matter. I'm not even talking about over the league title. Small hurdles. Once you get over the small hurdles, you get over the big hurdles.
23, yeah, I agree with you. 23, 24. I mean, we lost against Aston Villa, but you know, we was on a run around that like no other run we've been on. So even that one, Man City were just too good. Like, yeah, we fucked up that one game, but you know, that run for us in terms of what we've produced before in the league, it's up there with the very best. It's just that Man City were better. Last season, we didn't even challenge. Last season, it was too many draws, not enough in the final third.
Too many draws, though. But why too many draws? That's my point. Is it the manager? Is the tactics? Is the players?
The manager has to build the attack. Going into this summer, we only had bought 4 attackers or something over the whole Arteta era. 4, I think it was. This summer alone, I think we've bought 3. So this is the summer where the attack has been built, essentially. You know, 3 plus a Eze. Well, is it plus a no? It's 3 including an Eze. So he's bought half his attackers essentially this summer. So this is now the time to complete the puzzle. If it's going to happen, I don't know. But like I said,
excuses. Yeah, you're right.
It needs to click, and like Martinelli on the ball, for example, that run that Martinelli made, right?
Oh my god!
Like what is he doing? Like what?
Brain dead.
That's why the transfer window. I look at it like positively in a lot from a lot of perspectives, but then there's some we could have done a bit more to. But it's it's on Mikel, so he just needs to make it work. The mentality thing. I mean, there's winners always have an edge over people that haven't won, like in that particular field, because that's experience. So until you win, we're not gonna have that. Edge. Everyone.
A lot of sensitive Arsenal fans in the chat as usual. Giving loads of excuses and reasons and explanations. Carry on explaining, carry on making excuses, or carry on covering your own things and saying, yeah, we're fine. I'm happy with where you are. I'm happy. I don't want you to get better and overcome these hurdles. So you carry on saying, oh, GRIZZ is, blah, blah, blah. I'm happy where you are and how you're playing. Carry on not getting over the line. Carry on not winning the Premier League. Carry on making excuses or reasons why you're not there, or it's game week 3. It's game week 3 of season 6. Brother, this series has to end soon. It's not one of those series which is going on. Usually we know where there's an ending to a series. And it's either a happy ending or a controversial ending. Analyze that.
Is that your new thing? Analyze that.
Analyze that.
I think the same can be said for Liverpool, though, because if you don't win after 500 million spent, then it's going to be controversial.
Why, man? They need to win a treble, man. I ain't
gonna lie to you. We're going to analyze that as well.
Analyze this, analyze that. Let's complete it. Let's complete it.
I need to see retaining the Prem, Champions League final minimum.
Bro, 500
million, bro. Bam. That's a crazy spend.
I like this though. We're brewing lovely for the season ahead. Yeah, thanks for the thumbs up, Tobes. This season, this is what we need. Rivalry. It's what we need. There's a lot. I know there's a lot of angry people listening to this, even if they're not in the chat. We have to remember there's 7K live. Not everybody's in the chat. There's people just got this on their flat screens, just ready to punch walls right now. Listening to it. So I'm glad. I'm glad. No more of this handshake nonsense. You're the best. We're the best. No, you help us. We help you. None of that.
No.
City
no more GRIZZ Teta. No more GRIZZ Teta.
Yeah, no. It's Arsenal, Liverpool.
Yeah, boy, that is a wrap, by the way.
Listen, by the way, guys, by the way, now Man City are out the way. It's Arsenal, man. 2 big institutions, man. Come on, man. This makes sense. That one didn't make sense.
4 in a row, guys. 4 in a row. 4 in a row, guys.
We'll definitely talk on.
We're talking their section. We're going to talk in their section.
Yeah, man. But if I go to Arsenal,
they go to chin.
Take it on the chin.
We go on top. We go on top. We go on top.
If I keep it Arsenal and Liverpool, I think you can say, even though it was a stinky game, like you could see watching that game visibly why it just feels like those two teams have something a bit stronger than Man City. I know it's 3 games, but it's like you look at that game and the way that both teams were nullifying each other from a defensive standpoint.
It's the presence on the pitch, I think. I look at City now, they haven't got the same presence on that pitch. Like you look across the pitch, it's not the same.
Boy.
Are we going into that?
We're gonna talk.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yeah,
get
I
some
think a lot of it comes down to that, right? Like, you know, looking at even though it was a boring game, like you said, you could tell it was the best versus the best at this moment in time, anyway.
But you don't always, what do people expect though? 4-3. These United games back in the day, they weren't like amazing versus Arsenal and them, man. Like it was tactical battles. It was, you know what I mean? It was tense, man. I don't get why people expecting like a madness game, bro. It's two good teams.
I always wish that football comes back one day, though. Like, you know,
100%. Yeah, but I always think like you're not gonna get them. You might get them here and there, but it's not gonna be right now. It's too early, man. Too early for me. But
let me do super chats. 50 minutes on the clock. 8K in the building. Like the vid, people. Let's get to 3,000 likes before the show ends. I'm gonna do the super chats on Arsenal, on Liverpool, and then we'll keep it moving. Mr. BP early in. He said 2 questions for Unc. 1. Why do all your tweets say, quote, sensitive content?
I think that's a shadow ban thing. I might be shadow banned. Quite a few people say that my content, not everyone can see my tweets and content. It might be a shadow ban thing. I don't know what to do. If anyone has any ideas what to do, let me know. Please message me or something.
And question 2, if we actually went in for Isak, would you have had a reason to scared?
According to your most reliable ITKs in the game, the ones that have been been praised by Ornstein and the other Arsenal journalists alike, that yeah, these guys are legit. Isak was your #1 target.
No chance. Stop listening to these knobs.
Nah, get out of here, man. Come on, man. GRIZZ.
Yeah, I mean, it makes for a nice story, bro. So I mean, if you're in the right,
GRIZZ, man, allow that, bro. That's crazy.
Do it on Football Carnage, though.
Arsenal. Isak was their #1 target.
What, #1 target we didn't bid for?
You didn't have a chance for.
Have a chance? He was dealing with Verts Kirkers in Frimpong for 3 weeks, and then you didn't. It was mid-July. We was in Singapore when you
read his interview. Watch his interview when you have time. I know you haven't got time, but make time.
Yeah, I'm busy.
I know you're busy.
Things found in Konate's pocket. A baguette text from Trent saying you up, and season 1 of Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, the Johnny Bravo super chat was mad in the game.
Adam says fallout after the game reminds me of the flirting versus harassment meme, because both teams completely nullified each other and created nothing. It's a 40-yard screamer. That was the difference. A draw was fair, in my opinion.
Yeah, a draw was a fair result. I agree with that.
Yeah, aside from the free kick, which you know.
Sorry.
What?
Sorry, it was my phone.
What phone?
What you saying about vested interest and being professional?
It's my video. It's there's a video in the back end of my.
I'm talking the community super chat. You've decided to open TikTok.
You think
That's
you
not
can,
TikTok,
you think
bro.
you could talk your way out of why we're hearing a sheep,
bro. Look,
a
it's the
sheep
video. It's
in
my
your
phone.
house?
You know what, Matisse? If you look, but this is why I get angry, innit? Like
There's a sheep.
when I do something, he messages me. Chris, put your phone down. Chris, airplane mode.
Man says sheep. There's a sheep. Why is a sheep bad?
It's not a sheep, man. It's literally my.
We're in
video.
the middle of a major show with 8,000-9,000 people watching, and you got sheep on your phone going bad. Questions need to be asked.
Have some respect.
Man said it's in the back end of my YouTube. Why? Why?
He's a professional.
Wait and see tomorrow, innit?
Tell him where you work. Tell him which the companies you work for. He talks to big people every day, and he's got sheep on his phone going bear.
Tomorrow.
Let's allow it, guys. Come on, man. Come on.
GJ LFC says free kick aside, SZOBOSZLAI proving again why he will always be one of the first names on the team sheets. PMP put some respect on his name. N17.
Yeah, big up N17 every time.
What does N17 mean?
What?
N17. What does that mean?
Is
it Tottenham?
Yeah, this is ends.
Why did we take more risk in our box than we did in Liverpool's? Hopefully better signings are for the next manager. No excuses, win or get out. Respectfully. That one's on Tottenham. I'll save that for Tottenham. YouTube Sinner says, fellow Arsenal fans, we gotta hold that but. All attackers and creatives were poor. Salah, Verts, Hugo, Gyökeres, Nelly, but Noni, Magic from Liverpool, number 8. Simple as that. I stand on 160 meters being bigger. 116 million being bigger than Verts. Oh, I mean, yeah. It's hard to live up to those fees. Clear process. Signing Isak is not league over. Liverpool solved a problem they do not have, scoring goals, and did not solve a problem they do have, defensive. Arteta came with 4 centre-backs and 3 DMs looking for a 1-0 set-piece win, only to lose 1-0 to a set-piece. Football heritage. We're coming for number 21. Stop us if you can. Big up Joshua, big up the members. Big up Turkish on the panel. Classy Mark Gahey, the legend, and will always be a Palace legend. Arsenal, you're welcome.
Now, you know what? I'm in love with Mark Gahey more. I've got more respect for Mark Gahey that he didn't come. Proper guy. But guys, have we spoke about that? If you act like a prick and go on strike and, you know, say you go on and don't want to play for your club anymore, you get your dream move. But if you be a good boy, play in every game, do as you're told, you get told, no, you can't have your dream move. Like, what do you think of it? What do you make of that, guys?
Isn't that just the age-old rule? Nice guys finish last.
It's life, mate. It's life.
Okay.
Maybe you guys should have just bid more.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Bid more sooner. Yeah, but if you bid more sooner, would you not have got him earlier?
Tactics.
Tactics.
Yeah, we had the players said, no, I want to see out maximum with Palace, play in their Conference League, get him to the next stage. We fulfilled his wishes. He fulfilled Palace's wishes. But at the end of the day, Palace said, no, man, we can't sign the next man, so you can't go. Just like your Jackson scenario.
Yeah. I didn't like it. I think when you leave things down to deadline day as a big club, you take a lot of gamble, a lot of risk. It depends how important you think the player is. I think anybody that sees any player coming into their club as important, you should have that deal done before deadline day. Yeah, you have to have it done early. If you're leaving it till deadline day, that's a little bit of a gamble, man. Paperwork don't go through all the time.
Charisma. Isak probably asked himself, why play air supremacy at the Emirates when you can play at the carpet in Anfield? Big up Foxy King, first super chat. Big fan from day. Keep up the good work. When 10 men of Newcastle have more fight, play better than our boys, the curtains are on the wall. Big up Foxy King, love for the super chat. Big up Nate says, fair play Uncle Grizzy to Liverpool for the W, but your defensive depth looking shaky over 38 games. We will be there. Come on, you Gunners, free Palestine. Come on, Nate. Hope you're good, brother. And we lack bravery, says Josuke. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. That's how I usually pronounce it, but I haven't even asked. We lacked bravery to go for the win. I blame Arteta for that. Do you think that we are heading into an area of dominance of Liverpool like City if they win number 21 with all the signings they made? Love for the love. I mean, the signings are all young, primed to, you know, if they do well, then they're primed to be there for the next 5 years. So if they win, then they're in a very good position to maybe not dominate, but to win a lot, to have another era.
But then you got Salah, Van Dijk, who are at the tail end of their career. Frimpong, he's not young. He's like 29 years old.
Who?
So
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Jeremy Frimpong.
Nope.
I thought he's like 29 years old.
Nope.
Yeah.
You think Liverpool signed a 29-year-old? They don't do that, bro.
They
How old
replaced
is he?
Trent
I
with
thought he was
29-year-old.
old.
You're
He's
crazy.
25. Max.
No, 24,
He's
man.
24.
Yeah, Max.
Oh my days! All this time, I thought he was older.
How did he make Frimpong 29?
That's
I have
mad.
no idea.
You probably searched our one, Lee for B's cousin.
All of their players are 25 and under this summer. Yeah, literally.
That's bench Frimpong, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
That's jokes.
That's the banger. Matisse, stop pretending like you know who that is.
I
You don't
literally
know
do.
who that is.
I literally do. I've actually worked with him before, so I know what you're talking about.
I'm sorry. That's an absolute howler. I don't know where I saw that.
Mad howler.
Stink and hook, man.
That's a mad howler.
Match says that comment about Toby's clapping, my ears cannot unhear. Uncle must be given his in the know credits back. From now on, I live the quote "don't scared" life.
Don't say.
Oh, mate. Big up Kyle. Hope you're good, brother. Not gonna lie, I see weakness in all teams this season. Arteta has to figure it out. Arteta has to figure out the attack, but City are weird and Liverpool are weak defensively. Time will tell. Triple O says, Alec, Vieira, Nelson, Lukonga loaned out, and 3 of them have 1 year left. Free transfer. We can't sell well because of bad contracts and Mikel's mismanagement. Yeah. Zinchenko's cheeky, crying in a book about game time, and then he's got opportunities to leave, but he doesn't want to take a pay cut. Do you want game time? Do you want the extra money, brother? That's either way. Stop crying. Edson also says Grizz was so obnoxious yesterday. Liverpool didn't do anything crazy, just lucky. But he is right. Arteta came to not lose rather than win. Big up.
That's like you know, obnoxious, but I'm right as well. So
Adam says,
"Oh, Matisse, now whose internet is shaking?
Big setup. His internet's crashing. Has got
now whose internet is shaking? Yeah,
2 cameras. Come on, man. You need to do that. Adam says, Grizz are Liverpool buying the league like City did. 2 British transfer records in 1 window, 440 million spent. No marinating period. You must player favorites.
Interesting, Matisse.
Last season,
it's not because of internet. Don't get excited.
It was 'cause of internet. Why you lying? It was because of internet.
It wasn't. I accidentally pressed the wrong tab. That's not nothing to do with it.
Accidentally.
I accidentally exited. Too much waffling. I accidentally exited.
I said I had enough.
This one's a good shout from Arj. He said Chelsea signed Balak, Shevchenko, and Ashley Cole in the same window, and that was all pretty much.
That's big.
You know, they were primed in some way, shape, or form. German captain, Ballon d'Or winner, and Arsenal academy product. Yeah,
that's a big window.
It's mad because we never went on to win the league after that window.
Is that true though? Because they signed Shevchenko in the second season they won the league title.
Yeah, so
it's the same as
so Balak and Ashley Cole came after that, no?
After the back-to-back.
After the double,
yeah. So they didn't sign them in the same
Ashley
window.
Cole came after the back-to-back. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
Yes, he did because he played for you.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
No, but one more year was 05.
You're confusing. You're
05,
confusing the
06.
05 to 06 window, I think.
Yeah, but we won 04. He was invincible 04. Didn't he go 05?
He didn't win. I don't think he won the league with us until the Ancelotti season.
In the back-to-back leagues, then.
Yeah, Ancelotti season's the first season he won the league.
Okay.
And then we finished second. I think we finished second. Is it 3 years on the? No, maybe not 3.
Cole left. Yeah, Cole left in 2006.
After that.
Summer 2006.
2006.
I remember that.
Yeah.
That's why we won 3 in a row.
Football brain.
Yeah, that's when you won 3 in a row. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
3 in a row, yeah.
And then Moscow and all that stuff. It's long.
Yeah, man.
Victor says, for the panel, has the Premier Law changed football? Because Isak years ago is Madrid Barca bound, but I think those clubs do not have the money anymore since 2020.
Yeah, La Liga's cooked, man. That TOBS is killing the league, man, because they're restricting them now, because now all the talent's going to come to England now. It's peak.
Yeah. Big up Henry. This feeling of signing Isak is something else. My favorite player in world football joins my club. I couldn't care about anyone else right now. FSGN. Just saying, every single time Arsenal are playing on the mob, it's literally Turkish versus everyone. Look at any mob from last season. Whole panel against us. Big up Kyle.
Oh, boo-hoo.
That was our first loss on the mob as well, huh?
People need to stop crying. When Spurs play on the mob, it's me against everyone as well.
Not really. Grizz is always loving you.
What?
Grizz is always Grizz light in Tottenham, man.
Grizz who badmouths Tottenham, and he's always asking me, would you take Michael Carrick? Would you take this? Would you take that? This is
guys. Arsenal fans need to realize that the bigger you become, the more enemies you make along the way as well. And people are always looking for your downfall.
Ain't they a big club anyway?
So take it as a compliment.
Yeah, big enough, and we just need to win again.
Yeah, you just got to win again. That's it. Liverpool the same. These lot.
This guy,
Liverpool's downfall or anything that I get wrong or anything. That's what it is. And we're about to cook Man City later on as well, because they've won 4 in a row in the past, and now they look like dead plant pots. So it is what it is, man. We're gonna talk.
Big up the community. Still a lot of super chats to go through, but I'll get them in. Ariel says, after what happened to Gay, I totally get Isak forcing it. A manager has just ruined his dream move. Respect and loyalty doesn't get you that move. He's got a year to wait, potentially 6 months, I guess. I get you. MDK says, I'm not even a Liverpool fan, but I can't believe I'm hearing one of them throw Gerrard's name around in comparisons like this. Let's start with Milner, maybe, and work our way from there.
Shout out Milner, by the way, scoring a winner, and then doing the Jota celebration. He was very close to him.
Got shirt number as well now, isn't it, as well? Yeah.
Arian adds, sorry, funny how you lot laugh on Gyökeres, who struggled against Van Dijk and Konate, but forget how 80 million Ekitike got pocketed by Mosquera. Liverpool were also shit.
Nobody's laughed at Gyökeres on this panel.
No.
Nobody has.
The wrong game to laugh at him.
Johnny says Martinelli cannot start anymore. His best season was 3 years ago. Still hasn't learned to look up. It's a joke. That counter he had, I flip every time I see it. I get angry and angry every time I see that counter. I just don't understand. Mentality stuff is so lazy. What did the home team show that's different? Created next to nothing. Pep won at Anfield once. Klopp never won at the Etihad versus Pep. Free kick separated the two teams. Anything else is twisting reality.
The reality is you have not won the league in 6 years. That's the reality of it. The reality of it is everyone is expecting or hoping or supporting, in Arsenal fan case, for you to win the league and get over the line. That's the reality.
Adam says, I think both teams had intent but nullified each other, but it can't be Liverpool showed intent and Arsenal didn't. That's not objective. Both teams did F all. Big up. Adam Elv says, how do you approach the best transition team with Nwaneri? When he's not tracking attacking players, we have problems in the last action. Against United, we can risk it. Against Liverpool, it's 3-0. I don't agree. Because if your formation and tactics are one substitution away from completely collapsing to a 3-0, then I'm sorry, that it's not sustainable at all. Right? You should be able to, from that lineup, be able to take one of those defensive. Don't forget, Martinelli's a defensive-minded player as well. We should be able to take one of them out, put a more attacking, creative-minded player in, who can add a bit of the work rate, but a lot of the something else we're missing, and still be able to compete, potentially win the game. Like, I just don't, like, you know, it is what it is. We locked up shop and still lost, so I don't really, you know, it's not like that's guaranteed either. Liverpool had the best window since Madrid 09 when they signed 3 Ballon d'Or winners, Kaka, Benz, and CR7, Alonso 2. The EPL is officially the Super League. Money, money, money. Carragher has no problem talking when Chelsea or City spend big, but falls silent when Liverpool splurge 400M plus in a single transfer window.
Carragher's not on the show, but thanks for the super chat.
We got Kevin says, with the addition of Nketiah, Arsenal has the most solid defensive unit, including bench, in the world. If we don't let the handbrake loose from now on, I don't know when it will happen, honestly. Yeah, I think
I agree with that, you know. I think you're the best defensive team in the world, and I'll say it again.
Yeah, off the ball, I don't have no worries. On the ball is where, yeah, things need to change. Give Verts same Pogba media treatment, GA stats. Oh, wait, he's not a United player. Nobody cares. Give it time to cook, man. Give it time to cook. Still think Arsenal are favourites, but on God, Ricky Martinelli should never play left wing again. Only thing he should be hugging is his family. Touchline. That super chat was funny. Can you believe that Madbeki actually joined a worst front three? He can't believe how unambitious you guys are in attack. No one got in the box with him. That guy needs to pass better, and you know,
end product needs to improve.
Yeah. Too busy grafting says problem with Grizz when you challenge his points, he calls it crying, and it's hypocritical because in the City Pool era, you were the one constantly explaining things about injuries, money spent. Be objective.
Can I challenge it?
It's up to you.
If he doesn't mind. Too busy grafting. You don't look like you're grafting because there's a boat in the river, and it looks like you probably own it. But in our era, we won stuff. So I was explaining things once winning. There's a difference. You're explaining things as usual. Arsenal fans carry on explaining without winning. See the difference?
Not really, but
there's a difference. You either win and explain, or you explain and you just carry on explaining until you don't, can't explain no more.
AK says with the signing of Isak for 125, Liverpool have almost as high a net spend as Arsenal this summer. Arsenal spent 1 billion, dropped the underdog gimmick. Okay, are we the favourites? It's not really a gimmick, is it? I mean, the favourites are there in plain sight. Liverpool are rubbish. If Rice scored that free kick instead of SZOBOSZLAI, we are talking masterclass. We win at the Emirates Karma. We are winning this league. Now, the free kick was amazing. Amazing. I see some people trying to talk about Raya, but I'm not having that. I've watched it back a few times today, and Raya could do nothing about that. Joel says Arteta stinks. The reality is the fan base always moves the goalpost on why he's failed. Should be playing better football with this squad. Should be. Well, with the players now, especially. Don't sleep on Eze. It's Eze, isn't it? It's not Eze. I have to get used to saying that. Don't sleep on Eze. Under Arteta as inverted DM, he will cook. Grizz, no disrespect, but you talk for 5 minutes and then someone else takes over and you straight away go, can I say something? And then take over again. All love, but let others speak, G, especially Matisse.
Matisse, you need to speak more.
Turkish, I think Grizz speaks on too busy grafting. Well, he did. I mean, whether you accepted the answer or not is another subject. Everyone mad we haven't got to Anfield and won. But how many times did City go there in the title winning seasons and win? Calma, lads. Come on, you Gunners. I'm just glad Zinni's gone, Merritt. Where's he gone?
He's gone to
Forest.
Nottingham Forest.
He went Forest?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Remember, start the show.
What? Money?
Yeah. I don't know about money.
Oh, did you not hear him when he said that?
No, man. What was I doing when he said that? I don't know
what you were doing because I thought you heard.
Nah,
let me see if I can put it up.
Oh, it's a loan. It's a loan.
Yeah, loan. There you go. I thought it was there. It's a loan now.
That's crazy. Man got him excited for nothing.
Man got excited. He had money.
He's coming back next summer.
We need to make some sales about loans.
You don't sell any players, man.
These men earn too much money. And what about Eze? Though he played for Palace until the end. Probably on the subject of Isak when we were talking about him. Panel Ops, hypothetically, Arteta gets sacked tomorrow. How would Glasgow at Arsenal work out? Also, why is bottom mid bald?
Because I am.
Unfortunate, man.
Stupid.
Lost there.
Because I am. I don't know what you want me to say.
Yeah. A few dickheads in the super chats today.
No, I'm not offended. It's whatever.
We're not offended. We don't get offended. We just call them out. But then they call us triggered when we call them out.
I know. I found it funny. I'm not calling them out.
It's not funny. Why are you finding that
It's
funny?
funny.
You're weird.
It's funny. Temi Dial says, Tobes tonight, potato Wi-Fi, Arsenal screensaver and unprofessional behavior. TikTok in brackets. -15 on the cards, Turkish.
It wasn't even a TikTok. It's just stupid. Move on.
Bizarre says, what depth did we have last season, though? Didn't we have 4 centre-backs as well, including Kwanzaa? Now we have Leone instead of Kwanzaa, and we still won the number 20. Carlton says, did everyone get the reinforcements they needed to hit their targets for the season? If not, what positions still need reinforcements? Up the Blues. Pause on that one, because we're going to link up. A few of us are linking up tomorrow to get a little video done on the transfer window and ranking them. So we'll make sure that one's in there. Make sure you're subscribed, people. Hit the like button. Obviously, we do pre-recorded content now. If you don't know, you should know. If you don't know, it's not because you're not subscribed. So make sure you're subscribed. Bill says, if Liverpool signed Hato for the left back instead of Kirkes or 6 that can split the centre backs, I think it would have been Raps. They're conceding transitions. Matisse, did you watch the second half of the Liverpool Arsenal game? Your analysis on DR was dreadful. Liverpool were the better team in the second half by far.
Okay.
Man said, did you watch when there's a video of you on the internet?
We're on Big 6, man.
Watching the match.
We're here now, man.
By far. Like they just did a madness in the second half. Like we were just so entertained with the second half. Such a great, incredible second half performance. All right, no problem.
Why? What did you say? What was your analysis?
My analysis was exactly what I've said here, which is it was a nothing game.
Yeah, man.
And this whole narrative of Arsenal not trying to win is nonsense because Liverpool didn't have any more attacking impetus than Arsenal did in the whole game. If we go through the whole game from start to finish, Liverpool weren't more attacking than Arsenal. Just bad game.
I disagree then. I agree with the super chat because the second half we did.
Yeah, but I'm not going to get into it anymore.
No, I don't need to.
we don't pass that now. We don't pass that.
You don't need to.
Microwave Palmer says, I'm sorry, people need to stop beating Chelsea and Liverpool with the spending too much stick. They also sell well. When we talk about buying the league, it was when Chelsea and City could buy without worrying about selling.
You man seen that Klopp video that's going around now, guys? The Klopp video.
Well, when he was talking about the money.
Yeah,
the money and that is it's crazy. Life's changed. Life's changed.
As Severe says, have you guys heard about net spend? Come on. And Turkish, why did your club buy Victor Gyökeres, brother? Bland dumpling with a bad touch. like me asking, why did your club buy Darwin Núñez, bro? You know, everyone does it. Everyone has it.
You comparing Gyökeres to Darwin Núñez?
Do you have any concerns?
That's a signed, sealed, delivered flip. But what I'm saying is, you know, he's acting like his club hasn't signed duds over the years as well. Like if Gyökeres turns out to be a dud, then we'll talk. But half of transfers don't work out generally. Let's be honest.
Facts.
Oh, but this one has to work out, though. So.
I know. No.
Yeah, I know what you mean, though. Yeah. This one needs to go work
That's
out.
That's a different context. In that context, yes.
Yeah. I hear it.
They're saying don't let Sesko have a better season. That's what they're saying.
Bro, listen.
That's why the shot on goal, bro.
I've got my internal battles, man. I've got my internal battles. Let me.
Right, he took the 10th penalty well, though, didn't he? Did he not score it?
Listen,
come on, man.
It's not added as a little, 0-1.
Yes, guys. When is the next fan link up? I really want to see brother SAEED.
Yeah,
what about us, man? What about us? You only want to see brother go link up brother SAEED, didn't it?
Funnily enough, there is one coming real soon.
Yeah,
brother SAEED, man. Man's a superstar out here, man.
Key.
Man's wearing yellow king ties these days and black shirts.
We'll announce.
I'll be pressure for the show, innit?
I see.
Come on.
All right, let me save that one. Let me get this one in. 2 more left. Sugar Saint says, who made the most money in sales this window? As such, would you agree Liverpool still have the lightest squad versus City and Arsenal? You made the most, right?
Chelsea, I think, record incoming.
We've made over 200 million.
Yeah, we've got 300 and something. So
definitely.
Definitely. We should add more because Tyreek George should have gone to Fulham tonight for 22.
I like George, by the way.
Wait, did that get cancelled?
Yeah, it got cancelled at the end.
Man,
it's a shame for the kid, man. It's a shame for the kid because I wanted him to go there. Been a great move for him.
I like him.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll get a move. He'll get a move in January.
Big up Edward as well. Gifted out 10 memberships, became a member himself.
So big up, bro.
Dobby's in the chat, man.
Appreciate that. Come on. And let me get this one in from Wizzy. Hope all is well, boys. Come on. Hope you're good, my brother. What's that, Abu Dhabi? If you're from that side of the world, people, Abu Dhabi and such, put the flags in the comment section right now in the live chat. And if you're watching this after, let us know in the comment section below. I'm asking for a reason. I just, they call it market research. Let us know if you're tuning in, supporting from that side of the world. Let's keep it moving. We're good. Got that out of the way. Hour 17, 9K in the building. Like the vid. Make sure you're subscribed. Everyone's doing content, even Uncle Grizz. So, it makes sense. Now's the time to subscribe, people. THUGGERY too. His channel's relaunching real soon, hopefully. So he tells me. We'll see. But let's keep it moving. Next one.
It's got to be City, man. We've got to cook City for a bit,
City. City, even though they haven't got a rep yet. But Chelsea are second in the league. 7 points. They are.
Yeah, okay.
No. Come on. Let's talk about
Matisse in tonight to say some wild things for future reference.
Oh, yo. What we saying?
He wouldn't dare. He knows how shit that game was.
Yeah, I mean,
let's do City.
Let's do an imaginary cooking. Pretend Steve's here. Let's cook him.
It's not Steve we had to cook, it's the club. I mean, 2 losses.
Yeah.
No, Steve as well. Steve as well. Pep's got to sort it. Pep's got to sort it. Trust Pep
on the chin, lads.
Well, they've signed Donnarumma, isn't it? So
they have.
It's another goalkeeper.
I think
but Trafford made an excellent save in that game that kept them in it.
Wow.
Yeah, he was good, I can't lie, Trafford.
That was one of the saves of the season so far. I know it's game week 3. You don't always tell me this, but I'm telling you now, it's game week 3. That was a sick save he done, and we thought, okay, they're gonna survive. But we were watching the game in the studio, remember? And it was all Brighton.
First half they had the game.
First half it was Man City. It was all Man City.
Man City were dominating.
I thought it was controlled by Man City, but again, it wasn't penetrating, cutting, efficient. There was no chances galore. There was no keeper making mad saves, hanging on. It was just controlling.
It was controlled. Yeah, a couple of
moments.
Haaland missed a good chance.
It's controlled. Look, I don't want to sound like a broken record, man. People already saying I talk too much, so I'm gonna, I'm not gonna go on for 5 minutes. Whoever that super chat was, I'm gonna say 30 seconds. I've been saying this City team ain't dominating anymore, and obviously the City people saying, "Oh no, man, you ain't, don't talk us down." I'm just giving my opinion, man. I'm on this show to give my opinion. I'm not on this show to agree with you or give your opinion. I'm here to give my opinion. In my opinion, I don't think Man City are a threat, and I've been saying it for the last 12, 18 months, and hope I carry on being proved right. They looked a shadow of themselves, especially in terms of defensively in transitions. They're playing the same high line with slower defenders, with aged defenders, with injury-prone defenders. Akanji, I believe, has gone as well today, who's the only one who had their pace.
And good one.
Yeah, Gvardiol, I don't know if he's injured or he's not back in the team, wherever.
Still injured, I think.
Stones and Diaz, listen, 3-4 years ago, they were the dogs' knackers. But now, they are not those players. Stones and Diaz on the halfway line is a car crash. Absolute car crash.
I don't, because Kuznov started this game, so it was Kuznov and Stones.
He actually did all right, you know.
I actually thought that he played. I thought he played relatively well, and I actually thought they were doing all right defensively in the first half, and early parts of the second half. But one thing that is concerning for me with Man City, and it's spilled into this season, is they don't control transitions, bro. Like you saw, there was so many times in the first half, Minter and Mitoma, they're breaking on Man City, and it's the final action that was poor. Minter, the final action's poor, the cross is poor, but like it just feels like no matter what the game state is for Man City, they could be 2-0 up, they could be 3-0 up, they could be 1-0 up, they could be 0-0. It doesn't take much for teams to break on Man City. And I know that Brighton do sort of have Man City's number at times at that ground, because we literally saw it last season as well. But the way in which Man City dominated that first half and early parts of the second half, and to just have the game flip on its head like that is mad. When teams smell blood against Man City, it's actually the way in which they cave it's worrying, bro. Like there's just gaps everywhere. The second goal, I couldn't believe how much space Gruder was in as well. And all it is just one long ball into Rutter to hold it up and lay it off to Mitoma. Bruh, it's problems, man. It's problems. We said it in the video we did last week when we beat them. And it feels like the signings Man City have made have gone to help improve their attacking verve, improve their fluidity. But none of these signings have really helped, in my opinion, with how good their press is, their rest defense, the closing down space, stopping transitions, like being defensively solid. None of their signings give me confidence that they're going to be a team that can provide that rear guard defensive performances for the majority of the season. It's problematic. I'm sorry, it actually is problematic, and I think that's what's going to cost them in the title race. That's where Arsenal and Liverpool look stronger. Even with Liverpool dodgy, I don't think this current version of Man City can put in a performance Liverpool did defensively against Arsenal yesterday, and I don't think this Man City team could put in a performance like Arsenal did to Liverpool yesterday.
Yeah, I think the Wolves game was not as impressive as maybe we first thought, because I said Wolves had chances in that first 20-30 minutes. 100%. If that player, what's his name? I forgot.
The brother that didn't know the offside.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, bro. They were cooking them. And then they obviously quality. Listen, Reinders was excellent in that game. And then obviously Haaland was at the right place at the right time. The finishes, even when you look at the finishes here, Haaland's finish, Reinders' finish, they were all good finishes. So you look at that game thinking, okay, cool, you won 4-0. Against Tottenham, outplayed, outfought, outbattled, everything about Tottenham in that game plan was there for a team. And in this game here, first half, they were good, they were in control. And then as soon as they faced a bit of adversity, bro, they crumbled under pressure, man. And it's actually mad. Like, I don't give a shit about them, yeah, but still, at the same time, you're thinking, wow, like, this is quite alarming, this. And Pep Guardiola, I'm being sorry, but none of the substitutions did anything. In-game tactics was poor. You know what I mean? Defensively, poor. I mean, hey, Nori, you can't be getting done like that. But man got sent back to Viva Algeria. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, real talk, man. It was just careless. And I think Toby's right, man. In the transition, they can be got at. You know, I mean, Kuzanov, he did well, I think, in the game.
He did do
only pace. He's their only pace, really, in the back line. Nunes, what are you doing? Are you really
back? Sorry.
It's mad. They let Rico Lewis sign a new contract just because what he got an assist. They needed to get a right back. They didn't. They needed an extra centre back. They didn't. And I think for me, even Rodri, man, I don't know if you see Rodri's quotes. He was like, bro, I can't do this on myself. So there's problems there, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, there's problems there. But obviously, still early season. You know, but 2 losses early on. Boy, it's a bit mad.
It's the savior complex thing with Rodri, isn't it? Because it's like everyone looks at Rodri as the glue. Oh, when Rodri gets back, it'll be no. Because even before Rodri got injured last year, there were problems. We said it on the Big Six. There were problems even before Rodri got injured last year on Man City's inability to keep teams at bay. You're no longer that team that can pin teams high, and when you do pin teams high, you're no longer that team that can like dampen the transitions. So yeah, man, something needs to be done there. Something definitely needs to be done there. That Nunes, by the way, he's
but even that's weird. You don't give your look. Rico Lewis, by all accounts, has been one of their better players. Started off well, gets a new contract, and then he gets dropped, and then he gets replaced by a non-fullback in Nunes. Like some of the Pep's decision making, and Steve's alluded to it as well. His selections, and I know Steve's a big supporter, and he goes, "It is what it is. You've got to back him because Pep's Pep, like one of the greatest coaches of all time." But there comes a point, and I know you're saying it's only game week 3, but it's been proved that you can't afford that many defeats, man, in this season, man.
Yeah, and if they lose Haaland, if they lose
That's 2 defeats in 3, add on top how many defeats last season. So you know, like I said with Arsenal, there has to be you have to look at it overall last 12 months. How many defeats is that? Man City were one of those teams that never get beat. Never get beat. It was like a rarity. We used to celebrate when Man City. Now it's like every other week, man.
He has to figure that out. They've spent money. They've bought loads of players. He has to figure that out. At the end of the day, if you can't press up the pitch and you guys are saying, oh, the centre-backs are going to get killed in the halfway line, and it's the second time I'm saying this in the last 6 months, drop the line. Oh, but Pep can't drop the line. He has to always press. He has to play his way. Don't care. Don't care. If you ain't got the players to play the way that you have played or want to play, you have to change, because you have one of the best threats into space up front in the world. So start utilizing that. Start utilizing Haaland to the best of his abilities, which is running at people. Because at the moment, City are trying to play a certain way and it ain't working. Bernardo Silva is another one. I mean, I know they sold Gundogan, but Bernardo Silva is another one. We were saying like he shouldn't still be an integral part of that team.
Why is he the captain as well?
It's strange. It's strange.
It's
strange.
The decision making is mad, bro. But you know what I was gonna say? Yeah, I know why now they've brought in Donnarumma, because I think Pep Guardiola is now saying we're going to expect to face a lot of shots. Who's the best guy I can rely on? Yeah, it's Donnarumma. So Pep Guardiola is actually thinking, you know what, man? I need a goalkeeper that can save us right now, and give us, like, you know, there's certain games where they're winning 2-1. They just need someone just to get them over the line. He might be key this season, where he just kind of almost gives that stability. Because I feel like they need a presence, they need a leader at the back, bro, just to kind of say, yo. Because I think Trafford's still a bit timid. He's still listening to the senior man.
I was shocked when someone in the chat said about how tall he is, because apparently he's 6 foot something.
Trafford, all right, yeah.
But apparently he's 6'4" or something. But he's got no presence about him. I think he's a fantastic shot, but I disagree with you about shot stopping. I think he's a fantastic shot stopper, but he's got no presence. He's got no.
That's what I'm saying. You need a presence, man.
Yeah, when you see, you know, Alisson, even Raya, you know, they've got a bit of personality and aura. This Trafford, you're right.
Cherky's out for 2 months as well, which is crazy, man.
That's huge. Mad. They're gonna need Foden. They're gonna need Foden because obviously he didn't make the squad.
Where is he?
He didn't make the squad because apparently he was short on match fitness. But they're gonna need Foden to snap back to the Phil Foden that won them the league title back in, what was it, 23? Yeah, 23, 24, man. Because they can't have another season like last year where it's Haaland or bust. Even Mamouche, I think Mamouche is a good player, but I do think his decision-making at times needs work in the final third.
He ain't no left winger, man. He ain't no left winger, man.
And
Like,
this is it.
Quite
It's
horrible
an
to
awkward
watch.
fit
man.
on
He's
the
not
left,
no
on the
winger.
left. So, like, they just need the role players to. Oh, I know it's early on, so no one's making any conclusive statements here. We're talking about what they need for the season ahead.
I am.
You would hope that the players that they've signed, like Matisse said, he's got to find a way to make it work, get more out of this team now. You've added flair, you've added goals. In Reinders, you've added a bit of legs into your midfield. On top of the money you spent in January, you got to make it work. I did like Bob, though. Bob is tricky. I think I want to see him convert like his technical ability and dribbling and whatnot into a bit more like numbers. But I do think in Bob and in Savinho, they've got two like very technically gifted wingers there who can give them some quality on the flanks, man.
Yeah.
I think United the next game.
Listen, man, I ain't gonna talk too much.
Obviously, we're gonna discuss it.
Grizz, don't say anything you regret, because on that mob, I'm gonna hold you to whatever opinion you give on this game. You better be consistent. Don't let me see Man City
keep
slapping
quiet,
United
man.
3-0.
Let him marinate. Let him marinate, man. Like, why?
But is Cunha fit for that game, Saeed?
Sorry?
Is Cunha going to be fit for that game?
I'm not sure, you know, man. We need to see the diagnostics and whatnot.
I say United won't win, but fam, Mbeumo and Cunha in transition. Yo. Yo.
Everyone in the chat.
Even Sesko in transition.
I don't want to say too much here, man, because you know
what I'm saying. Let him marinate, man. Let him marinate.
If Steve loses that game, I'm saying Steve.
No.
There's a gift.
Don't go anywhere.
You know, man, look at this here. We've never won back-to-back games, guys. Yeah, you know that, by the way. We've never won back-to-back games in Amarin. So
I need Sesko to score as well. That would be even better.
Oh,
man, let me just win, man. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Sesko.
Win the game.
Bro, let me just get a win, fam.
Let me look at the City super chats. Big up Max. He said, we should have been 3-up in the first half. Kusanov was unbelievable. When he came off, the game changed. Mentally, the team is not there yet. MDK says, I can't wait for Donnarumma. I can't wait for when Donnarumma makes a mistake even worse than Trafford's, and then City fans realize Donnarumma is even worse with his feet.
I'm not rating that signing. I'm not gonna lie.
Feet height, man. Bro, keepers are keepers, man.
I don't think he's all that as a keeper. Sorry.
Donnarumma.
Yes, he's too volatile. He's got good attributes, but he's too volatile.
Max again, big up, says Gvardiol, Rodri, Shirky, Foden, Savinho, all not back to full fitness. Gotta give it time. Pep made half our team pull out of national duty. Bro's fuming. All right, cool. I believe that's the City ones in the bag. Yep, cool. And on the super chat earlier regarding meeting up with well, I forgot what it was meeting up with, but just an announcement. I just had to check behind the scenes to make sure. So here we go. Yes, the transfer window is done, but here we go. Saturday, Shoreditch. We're going to do another back your chat, people. I will be in the chair. London is red, is the debate. So listen, I want Arsenal fans to come support the thing, but I need the Chelsea. I mean, I'm going to say and Tottenham fans to come and, you know, try and on me. And
you could have United in there because London, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, United do have
Beckham Reds, you know what I mean?
Quite a few.
The Beckham Reds, but you could join as well. You know what I'm saying?
United fans in London, come along as well, because I'm sure you.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, you lot come along too. Shoreditch, 1 p.m. If you know already the location, because we've done it there twice already, then you know where to come. If you don't know, then make sure you follow us on socials, people. All the information will be out by tomorrow. Instagram, X, the Big Six Show. 6 with number 6 IX, you should know by now. But all the details will be there, but I'm giving you the heads up now. Saturday, 1 p.m. London is red. I'm going to be on the table. Yeah, bring it. Let's talk. Let's debate. Let's argue. Let's fight. Whatever you want it to be, people. Saturday, 1 p.m. Saturday, 1 p.m. All right, cool. That's Arsenal, Liverpool, and City out the way. It's only right to get the other title challenges in.
Come on. Fulham robbed.
Is that how you want to start this?
Yeah, Fulham robbed.
I think you guys are. I think everybody's just doing way too much. I'll be honest, way too much. We've seen so much. We've seen so much crazy refereeing decisions that have literally been like, there is no conversation. It's a genuine disgrace. like a genuine disgrace in terms of the decision. And then, yes, some of you disagree that a guy is stepping on someone's foot and then him going down is not a foul. It's not that deep, though. You can understand to a degree why it would be given as a foul. In my opinion, if you can't, then that's on you. But the standard of refereeing is way too low in this country to be moaning about this. Not for me. So I'll just focus on the game because the penalty decision was correct. We deserved our penalty. He handballed it. Cross came in. It's a penalty. You can't have your hand up like that, and you can't turn your back.
What about the one before in the lead up?
Which one? What do you mean? Well, that was after the handball. So the handball happens first. Then they're looking at the João Pedro thing. But for me, the handball.
But the thing is, obviously, they apologized though.
I don't care. I don't mind. They apologize. What does that mean to me? What does that mean? These guys make.
No, I'm just saying. We're analyzing.
I'm pretty sure it was first, mate.
These guys make wrong decisions so often. They don't apologize for every wrong decision. So when they apologize now, why am I going to be like, oh yeah, so wow, what a decision it must have been. I don't know. For me, it is what it is, man. We didn't play well in the first half. Enzo Fernandez was really, really bad. He's honking. Still leaves the game with a goal and assist. So I don't know how he managed it, but at least he got something out of the game. But no, the biggest props have to go to Caicedo and João Pedro, man. João Pedro. Listen, the rest of the window is in terms of incomings is interesting. In terms of some of them, I'm happy with. Some of them, I'm not. But João Pedro is like looking like a mad coup because not only is he getting goals and headers as well, which is massive. The set pieces this season we're already looking a lot better. But forget about the goals and the assists. This guy just the way that he's defending as well is so admirable. He's coming back into midfield. He's winning fouls, tackles. He's defending in his own box. He's clearing headers, clearing off the line. He's in both boxes at the moment because obviously Cole Palmer's injured, so he played 10. And he was the one guy, him and Caicedo, there's a few others, but there's a lot of people playing poorly in that first half around them. It's made their job even more difficult. He's still trying to make things happen, still trying to connect the dots. Like I said, there was quite a few stinkers. If the lap goes off at 10 minutes, that doesn't help. And this is where my gripe comes because even though we got the 3 points, obviously I'm looking at, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Chelsea up front right now, they look a bit blunt. They have Guy coming back from Sunderland. They recalled him today. George didn't go to Fulham. He played the 80 minutes up front or 70 minutes before he got took off. He wasn't good. He didn't get no service. And I feel like our striker options right now, with Jackson going out on loan, it's not really enough, not for 4 competitions. So we need to get to January and then reassess it for me. But yeah, man, it's one of those ones where I'm still going to war. I'm still saying we're in a title race, but I feel like with Garnacho, Buonanotte from Brighton on loan, Buonanotte, sorry, and Guy, and I just feel like we've left a lot on the table again. We didn't need to leave things on the table. Yeah, all right, bruv. Are you gonna do this all season? Get some, bruv. Just win games, bro. Forget this Garnacho stuff, man. Please.
Buonanotte is decent, though.
He's a decent player. He is, but
I don't know if it's enough.
I don't understand it from Brighton's point of view because you're meant to be using him, no? Why are you not using him? Why are you sending him to us? And then if you are sending him away, why are you sending him to a team where he's probably not going to get loads of minutes? Listen, maybe he comes into our team and he shocks everyone and does a madness, hopefully. But it's a title race, isn't it? This is a different level. I don't know, man. I feel like we're a little bit blunt, a little bit risky. We've taken a lot of gambles. I'm not impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
I think not getting maybe an extra striker might be a bit mad. Can't lie. I think he needed an extra striker because obviously Jackson's gone. Mark Guy.
The funny thing about Guy is he can't play in the cup because he played for Sunderland in the Carabao Cup. So we brought the striker back. And the games that you would like him to play, so João Pedro can rest. He can't even play in the Carabao Cup.
That's where Tyreek George comes in, isn't it? Maybe.
Yeah, thankfully, but he's not really a striker. But yeah, if the draw's kind, hopefully it will be fine.
What is he? Is he a winger?
He's not.
He's not a day kind of player, isn't he?
Yeah, he's not an out winger either. He's more like a second striker, kind of just off a striker, inside forward. Yeah, he's not. I don't have him as a winger because I don't think he's quick enough. I think
like a Mamouche.
Basically,
that's a good shout, Mamouche, someone like that. So
yeah,
I'm actually happy he stayed. I feel sorry for him because he would have. I mean, the Fulham, the bid was great. I have to say, Chelsea's selling have been immaculate. To get as many players as they've got out the door, make over 300 million is nuts, but that's not a trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? So if the squad needs to be stronger. That's the only thing that matters, and I think it is stronger. But because everybody else has got stronger, I'm like, it needs to be borderline perfect, but it's not going to be, is it? So it is what it is, man. We have to hope that people overperform like Garnacho, people overperform maybe Gittins. Hopefully Gue does something as well when he gets the chance, but I'm hoping. Can't guarantee it. I'm still going to Wardo.
You sound ready for it. Cool. United 927 says someone arrest Matisse. Selling Chilwell to Strasbourg is a crime against.
Bruh, that needs to be investigated.
I don't know what's going on. I don't even know how much we got. I don't even know how much we got. I'll be honest. I don't even know.
This is ridiculous. They're literally playing Football Manager in real life.
That one I can't lie. They just said, "Yo, listen, we got. Where can we send you? Yeah, you just go Strasbourg, man. Just go Strasbourg."
And then Samuel Smith went to Fulham, who went to Strasbourg this summer, and then it's mad.
Papa Beard says Action Jackson bought for 30, sold for 70. What was that talk about how Chelsea are going to move all these players in death row contract?
Can I just say this might be one of the worst deals I've seen in a long time. 70 million pounds from Bayern to buy Nicholas Jackson. And mind you, I don't even think this guy's a bad player. But what on earth is this signing from Bayern Munich?
It's mad, isn't it?
Bayern Munich do a madness sometimes, you know, man.
I just don't understand.
Do you know what? Part of me doesn't believe it's true. Like, I can't believe if that happens. 70, like, apart from the fact that obviously I don't like the striker's depth, but just in isolation as a sale, if that is the case, that's a lot of money. That's nuts. But I heard like appearances comes into it and stuff for the obligation. So I kind of almost need to see it go through next summer before I really believe it. Because right now, what I don't want to do is get gassed and then he's back here next summer and then we just had a player out there on loan for 14 million when we need strikers.
Where's Sterling?
He's still at the club.
Fulham try and get him in on the last.
Yeah, but I don't think the Fulham deals went through. George didn't go through. Sterling didn't go through. Disasi didn't go through. But when you see the list,
there, the bomb squad's there, yeah.
Yeah, so that. But when you see the amount of players that we got rid of, I have no criticisms on sales at all. Like when you're trying to get rid of that many players, you're not going to get rid of all of them. It's more the quality of the income. It's not even the amount of incomings as well. I think if anything, we actually do too much. That's why it gets worse and worse as the window goes on. But the quality of the incomes is the question, because if you're trying to kick on, is Garnacho going to help you kick on? Is Gittins going to help you kick on? And especially when you have both of them on that left, someone's got to be consistent. So I don't know. There's a lot of people that got to prove a point, man. Garnacho is a big one for me. If they got that right, then that's a massive thing. But if they got it wrong, then it's peak.
Number JO says big opportunity miss. Chelsea signings are okay, but they're not needle movers and they do not strike fear. Sending prayers and blessings to Maresca. BMT says don't write Chelsea off. We should be on similar points by the Liverpool game and we can win. We have a different mentality after the Club World Cup. Big up White Glove says don't let Matisse get away with the chill guy act again. Matty was laughing at them last week. What happened at Leeds, Matty? Chelsea need to win something.
Absolutely. There's no chill guy this season. I'm ready.
This one from Samaya, a member. This whole UEFA thing has really restricted us this season. Really hasn't been talked about enough this summer. Surely can't be Chelsea.
I mean, yeah, the restriction thing is why we didn't get Simmons. That's why I didn't care too much to get involved in TOBS' little battle on Twitter about Simmons, because we couldn't bid because we didn't sell Jackson. But the only thing I'll say is about the UEFA thing is that's our problem. Like the problem, we caused it, so we have to deal with it. It's not like a pity party. Oh, we have restrictions. The restrictions are there because of what we've done. So it was a 2 in, 2 out. Nkunku, Jackson out, and then meant to be Simmons and Garnacho in. And we didn't get the Garnacho, we didn't get the Jackson one out in time for the Simmons one. So it is what it is.
Last one on Chelsea here from Kelechi. Big up. I think Chelsea took the gambles and was messy in order to max out on the exits for Nkunku and Jackson. Pick up the community as always. All Chelsea super chats done. We'll keep it moving straight on. I mean,
Spurs, we lost. So
we lost. Yeah, they was in a top 5 with Burnley, but you lot did lose. So
Fucking hell, man.
yeah,
got blamed. It wasn't even just a loss. It was a straight. That was like Bournemouth. The last 2-3 seasons, Bournemouth have really whooped Spurs' ass at home. Like I remember 2 years ago, we won it 3-1. They whooped. They literally blamed us. Last season, I don't even know how we drew that game 2-2. They blamed us.
Yeah, I remember that one as well.
And then that was a crashing, bro. Like that should have been a 3 or 4-0 job. They were so good. They were really, really good. Off the ball, they were fantastic. On the ball, they just moved it well. Dangerous. Semenyo cooking us. And we were really bad. We couldn't respond to how they played or how well they played. We were really, really bad. I think there were issues with the lineup. But of course, the manager's hands are also tied with some of the players that were missing. But it was a dreadful performance. Grand scheme of things, it's not the end of the world. It's still a positive start to the season. So I'm not mad angry about it, but it did bring a couple of things to the surface on adjustments that we needed to make in our team. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else wants to speak on it, but yeah,
No, I'm fed up.
shocking.
I'm fed up. Yeah, Spurs, man. After the hype, it happens every single time. What was that record you told us about? After every City win, you've lost the game or something. It's like mad, some mad stat. It's crazy, man. Like, how does football work in Spurs people's heads, or in Spurs?
Areola's a good manager, though.
Yeah, Areola, man, you got to put some respect to Areola, man.
Yeah, but
like that's where we need to focus on, man.
But Spurs are like they put in a performance like they did against Man City.
Yeah,
and then Areola is a good manager. Bournemouth are a good team, but they've lost all their stars. They conceded 4 at Liverpool and more chances. Right? They played good football. Spurs didn't create a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, Areola's a great coach. All of that business, no problem. Put some respect on his name, no problem. Respect is absolutely given to Areola. I think he's a top coach. Spurs looked totally void of any ideas or energy or anything.
You know why as well, though? I do think for me, though, you know, when you go away from home, against Man City, you can get away with that midfield.
Yeah, at home.
At home, it's not the one. It's not going to carve Bournemouth open. It's not going to, you know, causing problems. Pauline is not going to play a line breaking pass. Yeah, I'm trying to say, like, Sar's going to make runs here and there, but there's going to be an over reliance. Brennan Johnson, oh my God, man.
I told you, lot.
The less said, the better, man. Like, yo,
told you, lot.
Brennan Johnson, man. Oh my days, bro.
I'm finding with Toby.
Told you, lot. And it's not, to be fair, it's not just him, because Pedro Porro was shocking. Absolutely. On the ball, just spamming aimless balls into no man's land. And then off the ball, he was getting whooped by Semenyo. But then, to your point, SAEED, I think the lineup, the lineup was always going to have an issue with Bournemouth, because you're playing a 3-man midfield, none of which are going to take the ball and do something brave with it. The only person that can probably do it maybe is Bentancur, maybe of how many years ago, but he's a lot more conservative now, very safe. And where they're pressing so tight, man to man, our midfield's first instinct is let's give it straight back to the goalkeeper, because they don't want to like try and push that under pressure. Sarr was way too removed from build up, just running around doing nothing further up the pitch. And Kudus, he had like 3 or 4 man on him for the majority of the game, because guess why? When you have guys like Brennan Johnson on the football pitch, you don't even need to defend.
Yeah, you don't even need to. Yeah.
You don't scared, innit? You don't scared.
Literally, don't scared. It's fine. Go triple up on Kudus. That's the spare man. Go triple up on Kudus. We're not worried about him when he's receiving the ball there. If he's in the box, then worry about him. But outside the box, that's no threat to us. And that's just how it was. Yeah. Sarr wasn't there. Johnson is Johnson. Porro was crap. Romero was poor. I think the only players who I actually thought did okay were Spence, Van de Ven, and Vicario. Richarlison wasn't good, but again, he had no service. So I don't know, man. We needed players.
Colomwani.
Yeah, we needed players, and we got players. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Moani as well. Yeah.
Call Moani.
By the
I
way,
mean,
I'm saying now, by the way, I'm gonna say he's not the answer as well. I'm sorry to disappoint. In
I
my
think he'll do a
opinion.
job, though. I think he'll do a job, man.
But if you say he's not the answer, but what's the question?
Creativity and
we didn't buy him for creativity.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. So it's the wrong signing. That's my profile.
Not really. We got Simmons for creativity.
I don't think
Moani's a striker. Why are we buying him for creativity?
Because you can buy strikers that are like creative.
You can, but we also,
like, for example, Richarlison isn't a creative striker. Richarlison is a target man. Yeah, you can buy strikers. Pedro is a creative striker. Ekitike is a creative striker.
What is a creative striker? It's a new term, man. Creative striker.
Yeah,
I never heard of.
No, I get what you're saying. But
creative strikers.
Okay, fair enough. Then this is a new word. I need to use it.
Cunha is a creative striker. Cunha, Pedro. There is like Bobby Firmino was a creative striker. Kolo Muani is very much in the mold of another Richarlison, I think. Solanke.
Not really. He's way stronger than Richarlison. He's faster than Richarlison.
He's not stronger than Richarlison. Strong, man.
Kolo Muani is stronger than Richarlison.
Okay.
Way stronger than Richarlison.
Yeah, no.
I'm not going to make a judgment, yes or no, either way.
So for me, I'm happy with the Muani signing. I think he will do well for Tottenham. I'm not looking to Muani to be laying off chances for Brennan Johnson. I'm looking disrupt a back line and be in the positions to score. That's what I want from Kolo Muani.
I hope it works out.
Yeah,
couple here, a similar subject from a member, Santiago, big up. He says, Tobes keeps saying we need more in his vids. And Jay adds that Tobes has repeatedly said, imagine us with 2 more signings. Now you have those 2 with Xavi and Muani. You must make top 4. Levy has given Frank the tools.
Where did I say 2 more
they're
signings?
not top 4 signings.
Where did I say 2 more signings? And I said the type of signings. I wanted Savinho and Eze. And I was happy with Simmons, but I wanted Savinho or a Semenyo or a Liao. I wanted someone to start left wing. We don't have a left winger. We're now still rocking up with Johnson, Tell, and Odebert until Kulusevski comes back from injury.
You got to stop saying Liao's name, though.
Bro, Matisse, you know when he said Liao, I looked at you and I saw you said something, but it's on mute.
Yeah, but people keep saying, Tobes keeps saying...
He's got to stop. He's got to stop.
Yeah, but people keep... Or Lookman. I wanted Lookman.
That's better.
That's
more your lane.
That was the sign.
Better than any winger you have.
Bro, you know what you did, yeah, Tobes? You spent an
Yeah. Keep quiet.
in hell. Right?
No, I'm talking to Matisse.
No, I'm saying
Lookman's not even been playing wing.
That Tell is. I don't know why you bought Tell. What was the reason behind Tell? He's not worth 35 million.
We're gonna talk on this tomorrow because it's like again, I'm not in the same camp as you. Like, I actually think he is a good prospect that can give us something. But I agree with you.
And I said it he can't start.
I said it at the time. Yeah, but that's the problem. He's a prospect. That's the problem. That's why I'm like, why did we have to burden ourselves with another young player to develop? Why? That wasn't what we needed this summer, and that's what frustrates me. So yeah,
look at the Premier League. Like, you know, there's you're not before support this guy called Bakwa. There's so many talent now. You went for Tell, man.
But I don't listen. You know, are talking about him like he's some absolute scrub. I don't think he is,
bro. Listen, he's not
when
far
he starts
from
contributing to your team, then we can talk. But
then we can talk. Yeah,
he's not done anything.
He was contributing towards the end of last season, but it just wasn't getting the GA, so no one talks about it. I'm not worried about him long term, but yes, if it was down to me, I wouldn't have made that signing because I didn't. That's not what we needed at this point in time. But nevertheless, we still made some pretty good signings this window. We've literally
Where's Solanke?
4 starters. He's injured.
Oh wow, that's signing.
That's why we signed Mwani. He's injured.
Yeah, that's
how long is he out for?
I don't know the exact number, but they're saying that it could be potentially 2 months, 2 to 3 months.
Boy, this
Premier
League's cooked, man. It's too many.
Yeah, and that's on top of Madison injured, Kulusevski injured. But the good news is Destiny's back. So
who's back?
Destiny, Adogi.
We have to shut this league down, man. Can't go on like this.
You might have a chance.
We've made good signings. I'll speak on it tomorrow. Like, it's actually been one of the best windows we've had in years. This window and the window that Ange got in his first season. Like those were two of the best windows that we've had in a long time. When you look at the amount of starters we've been able to get, some of the names that we've been able to get rid of as well, I do think, okay, cool. I can't say we've got a squad that's built to finish top 4, but I'm looking at top 6 is my minimum aim for us this season with Thomas Frank, and I think we will be competing for any position from 5th to 7th, potentially 4th. Who knows?
Wow.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Yeah. Haider with the last one. Big up all the panel, but especially Tobes. Even though he's a Spurs fan, he's smashing it with his channel. Big up to him. Fuck Liverpool and the War Hat.
Fuck you too, bro.
Wow.
Top 4 is set. You're not coming near top 4.
Agree.
I don't think
Anyway, you man, don't lock in anything right now, you man. Like,
I don't think it is set, but let's
All right,
wait.
we're looking at it next Thursday, main show, 9 p.m.
yeah, man. Yo, man,
You
said
know when someone's trying to come into the club, it's like you're not.
yeah.
coming.
It's full.
You're
It's
with us
fun.
anyway. You're not with us.
You're not coming in.
Your thing's not like the other people's things. So
What Man City's thing? My thing's not
Oi.
like Man City's thing. Nah, I'm alright, man. I'm in.
It's crazy.
All right, cool. 5 super chats in the back end, but we still got United. So Saeed, over to you, United.
Yeah, man. First
three
win of the season. You know what I'm
season.
saying? The scoreline, everyone's going to look at the scoreline and think 3-2 is a close game. It wasn't a close game. United should have battered them in the first half. We had so many chances, man. But Amad Diallo should have scored. Xerxes had a chance. And Boomo had a chance. We hit the bar. Amad Diallo. There was plenty of chance for United to win the game. Second half was awful. I ain't going to lie to you. Burley came back in the game. Contentious VAR decision. I leave you lot to decide whether it was harsh or not. And then we got a penalty, man, which I think was a penalty as well. He dragged him in the box, and yeah, we got the penalty and we won the game. Wasn't pretty, but it's just relief, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Just get the win and an international break, man. I think Amrin needed that, especially after what happened at Grimsby. Needed a win, but yeah, man. First half coasting. I ain't gonna lie to you. Should have been 3 or 4. We made it difficult for ourselves. What happens? Burnley come back in the game, and they did. You know, I think the momentum. They have momentum. There was a little bit of issues, but luckily we got the job done in the end, man. So yeah, man. Man says scam the win. We didn't scam a win, man. Like, let's not do this, man. If you, man, I don't know if you man watched the game, but genuinely, I'm not even lying to you.
The highlights, bare chances.
Yeah, we had hella chances to win the game easily, 2 or 3-0. We made it difficult for ourselves in it, and Burnley, fair play to them, they came back in it, and obviously, man like Bayande, man, absolute shocking. We got a new goalkeeper, so hopefully he's better than that fraud over there. But yeah,
Talk about the new keeper, man. You got a new keeper.
Le Mans, I've actually not watched him, but I wanted
Wait. Say his name again.
Le Mans. That's his name. Le Mans.
4 times you've said something different.
Le Mans. Well, I don't know how you.
It's Le Mans or it's Le Mans?
Would you have preferred Martinez or no?
I didn't want Martinez, bro. Like, I don't know if you lot, but I don't think he's been great since the World Cup. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you've watched Martinez, he's prone to a lot of errors.
Makes a lot of mistakes. Makes a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, it makes a lot of mistakes, man. Listen, you could talk about experience. You could talk about, know-how. That would have been ideal, great. But if I'm being honest with you, man, I think he's on a downward trajectory. I think he's someone that Villa fans, I've heard Villa fans speak not well of him as well. I think they've said, you know what, he's not going to be looking great. He doesn't look motivated anymore. It's not making mistakes. So I'm not sure, man.
I'm trying to think. I've been trying to think what kind of keeper do Man United need now? Do they need like a personality, someone with a bit of something about him to lead this group, which Onana has, but he's a shit keeper. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do they need a quiet, silent but violent type, like like someone who's going to just do their job, like a Peter Cech, for example, just an outstanding keeper. No, no mucking about. I don't know which avenue you go down.
Listen, this guy, the data's showing that,
Yeah, you've gone for another young one.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's why I'm thinking.
He's 23, a lot of potential. And Belgium don't really produce scrubs. I can't lie to you right now. Belgium have got they're stacked in terms of goalkeepers. So, listen, I don't know much about him, but I tell you what, I know more about Emi Martinez, and that ain't great. You feel me? So, yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Didn't really buy a midfielder. Disappointing, but listen, you kept Bruno. So you wanted to prioritize him in the midfield. We've kept Mainu, so we got to make it work, man. No excuses. Not everyone gets their signings. Would have been ideal because the midfield for me is our weakness area. But listen, man, no excuses, man.
You actually didn't get a midfielder. Wow.
I know. But listen, we
Gallagher, weren't you?
They need everything.
Yeah, no Gallagher, man. That would have been madness. Still, that would have been crazy. We took a gamble, guys. We didn't want to sell Bruno, and I think that was, that could have gave us 100 million right there and there to go and get Baleba and seal that early on. Instead, we waited, and it was too much. So
kicking Bruno out of this team is wild right now for you. Look, I'm going to say I hear it. I know what you're saying.
If you watch us in the system,
it's not wild at all.
Okay. Yeah, bro. Like if you watch us, honestly, if you watch it, we're shoehorning Bruno. But obviously, we'll all see the glory and the goals and that. But in the system, it doesn't work.
Would you take back? I'm going to ask you a question I normally ask Toby.
Yeah.
Scott McTominay.
Brother, relax, man. Let him enjoy himself in Napoli, man. Where would he play though? Where would he play in the system? We've got Boomer.
I just know he's Serie A's MVP. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, fair play.
I'll be honest, McTominay still doesn't make sense.
Exactly, it doesn't make sense, bro. Big up to him, though, man. He's killing
asking the question. You got the answer.
In Mbeumo, by the way.
Bro, bad boy, isn't it? Yeah.
That's a quality player there.
That's a quality sign, man. I hate that. That's a
quality player there.
Boomo, my guy. Quality, man. Quality.
He is quality. Only one super chat on United just come in. United may have won, but their fall is funny yet sad. Sir Alex's legacy props them up. The club has ruined countless players. And there's a hashtag there, but that's not one for me to say.
Yeah, man.
Hussein says, just tuned in. Where's Kalu?
Huh?
Who's Kalu?
No idea.
Matisse, you speak Jamaican.
Who the hell is Kalu?
I think it's a character on like some sort of cartoon.
The piss out of someone.
Yeah, someone's gonna. Yeah, definitely.
Should we Google it?
Is
it me?
Nah, you're not gonna. Yeah, this is crazy. They actually just, yeah.
I mean, it's better you search it than we tell you.
They're taking the piss. Hold on, they're taking the piss. I knew it. They're taking the piss.
Wow, that's crazy.
No,
that's quality.
Outrageous.
I've never heard of Kalu.
They're even mad.
I knew. It's like, yo, this is a cartoon.
Oh.
Hey, Kalu.
Hey,
Kalu.
Oh, mate. We got the community. I know Bearman in the chat searching it up as well. Big up Rishab. Patience in footy is tough, Matisse, but this Chelsea squad can do something special. Better to build a generational team winning 3-4 years straight than win one and fizzle out for 5 years like we did under Roman.
I agree. If you can dominate, then that is fantastic. But boy, it's not a given. Win one is impressive enough.
Boy, indeed.
I'm gonna say, man, just win one, man. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
Triple O says Turkish. Will the Turkish league be the next big spending league? Osman's salary is net 50 million base plus 6 million bonus on top of 75 million fee. Sani 12, Duran 20. I mean, Turkish league go through this every maybe 5 to 8 years. There's always a splurge in spending from the biggest, and then the ramifications of the back of that tighten the screws for the next 5 years, and that's just been the roundabout for the last 20 years or so. So.
What you told me, just don't even focus on that, man. This guy, man.
Ariel says, Big Six, in a £3 billion summer spent season, what are your club's best ever bargain buys? For me, Hippier, 2 mil. Best ever bargain buys.
And Ballack was a free. So
Van der Vaart, easy, 11 million. That's one of the best signings Tottenham will ever make. Van der Vaart, 11 mil.
Aspilicueta was like.
So we're doing free transfers.
7 mil.
Free.
Van der Vaart, Jan Vertonghen.
It's so Campbell's there then if it's free transfer.
Van Persie with 24 million. Bloody hell.
Vieira was like 3
60
million.
million for Carrick was mad.
Vieira. Arsenal is
Vieira's up.
Vieira, right?
3 million. Vieira.
Robertson, 7 million.
I think Vidic was like 5 million, which was unknown at the time.
Mohamed Salah, 35 million.
Mm.
The same.
Yeah, Santi Cazorla. Oh yes, definitely. I think he was for you lot.
The thing about that was his injuries. You know, that was just the only thing. But as a player, yeah, bargain.
Yeah, Edward Banassar, yeah, 3 million. I think that was as well.
Shadow Samurai says, "Don't know about you, Saeed, but if Chelsea ever want to sell Lavia, he would be perfect for our midfield."
Yeah, but just the injuries, man. I don't know what's going on with them, man. You know what I mean,
Goosey, I don't know how to say that name. Best podcast on YouTube pertaining to football. Good job, guys. Keep it going. Been following you all for ages. Keep the good content going. Love for the love, my brother. I tried to pronounce the name, but I don't want to, F it all up. So yeah, love for the love. Appreciate the super chats and the words even more. So keep watching, keep liking, and keep telling people to subscribe. Jay says, big up the panel. Can you please rank the following players? Isak, Sesko, Pedro, Gyökeres, Haaland, and Solanke. For me, I'd say Isak and Haaland are 1. Just depends what you want. I can't really separate them. Number 2, if we're talking ranking strikers, I'd put Gyökeres 2. But if we're talking ranking players, then Pedro is 2. And then the rest is Sesko and Solanke. I mean, probably Solanke above Sesko. Solanke is actually bagged 19 in the Prem.
Yeah, I've got Haaland, Isak, Pedro, and good luck to the rest.
Yeah. I was gonna say, man, yeah, it's just
crazy. Good luck to the rest when Pedro has never scored more than 5 MPG.
I said good luck. I didn't start. Good luck.
It's crazy. It's actually crazy.
I don't even know why Solanke's even on that list. You would take that guy out there.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
He's
out. Solanke at his worst is out.
Man, slow down.
It's so funny. Solanke at his worst, he's still got more MPG than.
What's he doing on that list, man? Solanke, you know the polar bear. You know the polar bear and that.
MPG, man. Put the weapon down about MPG, man.
Put the weapon down, man.
Make it make sense. Crazy, man.
We don't care about the other side. We don't care about the other side.
You sure you don't? Matisse, you sure you don't want this bet though? It's 2-2.
We on God's side, man. We on God's side.
It's 2-2. Gyökeres Pedro is 2-2. Are you sure you don't?
I want trophies. Talk to me about trophies.
Don't worry, man. 2-2. Let's put something on the line. Let's put if you don't want to bet money, let's put something on the line.
Nah, man, not interested.
Novikov meal or something.
Man said good luck to the rest. You don't want to bet. Say no more. One final comment from my end. Could you all do a top 5 impact subs of all time? Premier League. It's pronounced Gaussianage.
I've got one, Ollie.
You haven't done me there. That's for sure. Gaussianage. Hopefully I'm saying that right. And that's a good idea, actually. We'll put that on the list. And, we've been talking about pre-recorded content ideas. That's actually a good one. So we'll make sure we do that. I'm happy as a Chelsea fan, says Edward, that we haven't been reactionary. We have a lot of talent coming. Time to be patient. A storm is coming. Saeed, you have a lot of admirers in the chat tonight. And the Turkish club, Fenerbahce, Rishab, Fenerbahce. And that's that. That's that for the night. That's that for Game Week 3. We are back main show live Thursday next week, 9 p.m. international break. We also take a break too, but we're not really taking a break because Saturday we're in Shoreditch. So 1 p.m. Shoreditch, back your chat. London is red. I'm on the table. There you go, people. We don't normally let you not know who's on the table or the debate topic, but I'm letting you know. So step up. You got 5 days to rehearse and get your lines right, and then step up Saturday. Hopefully the weather continues as it looks like it's going to be now, which is a good day. And if you've already come, people, you know what it is. Come, enjoy, meet the lads, and take part. We are also releasing a couple pre-recorded vids across the international break, so make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you're hitting the like button on this vid, on those vids, every vid, and make sure you're leaving a comment too, people. Just a reminder, if you're from Abu Dhabi and them sides there, leave us a comment, put the flags in the comment section, and on the way out, leave it in the live chat as well. And on that note, I think we can wrap it up. Prediction table. Good.
Oh, yes, that's the one. Yes.
Good shout. There we go. There's a prediction table. Steve's got another correct score. He's flying in the lead with 15 points. Matisse, fresh off a correct score of his own, is on 9 points. Tobes and myself, sorry, that's not meant to be Steve. Me and Tobes are on 8 points. GRIZZ and SAEED are on 7 points. So it's still tight apart from Steve, who's played one chip, but he's also got 2 correct scores. That's how it's looking. Now I can wrap it up, I believe. Yes, we're good. All right. Oh, Matisse, Tobes, GRIZZ, Jamal. We'll see you.
Come on, man. We got, man.
Love for the love, people. We're out. Peace.